man, we standing on business though. Welcome to the round table, baby, where the boss is to meet. Get a glimpse in the mirror, gotta know you a king. If it's one thing for sure, you a made man now. Gotta wear it like a crown. Do you know what that mean? Wanna join the elite? You better be what you claiming to be. You better have your facts straight when you speak. No, sometimes you gotta agree to disagree. Nigga might have to speak on it. Got a whole thumbnail with the team on it. You can stay up in the chat or you could cam up. We could put it on the screen if you saying something. They going crazy in the chat, they gon' pan us. Tell them how you really feel, nigga, man up. No judgment and handcuffs. Go him, throw a tantrum. I be wishing I could stand up. The nigga stand up. One thing for sure. We say what they want. You do what they don't. If it's one thing for sure. We say what they want. You do what they don't. One thing for sure.
We live, and we back.
All the way black.
We busy.
Yeah. I guess I'm the darkest one, but I'm all the way black.
Triple black.
Man, what's up, fellas? How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling?
I'm telling you, that used to be my high school name. Triple B.
Yeah.
It was just funny because I got the shit, though.
So you let niggas call you Triple B?
In high school, it's not like I let them, nigga. It just kept on going.
Everybody was joking on everybody, man. So but
no.
So was it Triple Black or Triple B?
No, both of them. Like, got some people say Triple B, some people say Triple Black. But it was one day we was at a football practice, and we had we had 2 days, and we all had to go inside a bungalow because they were shooting outside. But this is after we was running. Everybody was sweaty and shit. They was like, nigga, who is this nigga? I can't barely see this nigga. Nigga look oily and shit. Nigga look like he got 3 different blacks on him. Nigga, we gonna start calling this nigga Triple Black.
Did y'all have uniforms?
No, we was running. Nigga. It was shit. Summer, we all had shirts off. Nigga,
I seen one shirt, you had a white polo on, and that one, like, I could probably, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The old
I mean, you know.
Hey.
Yeah, it was.
You know what, man?
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
look, we see him in person, so them pictures don't do no justice. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, pictures was cold back then.
I swear to God, it didn't make no justice though. And it was funny. It went from 10th grade to 11th grade. You see like this drastic change. I got bigger, but I got a little lighter.
Yeah.
I was happy about it too, because I looked like a little broke black ass kid.
What's the deal, good people, man?
What's
It's
good?
episode 45, man, of the One Thing for Show podcast.
All day.
It's only a little bit, mama,
daddy, granny.
He
just
tried.
a little bit.
Hey, you can't. When Hennessy is here, you can't just be like, nah. Just that
She be
smell.
getting on me. Rightfully so, but you know, this is it.
Nah, it's a little wind down, little day cap.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I
all it
mean?
is.
Little day
straight
cap,
up,
you know what I mean?
straight
Not too much, you know what I mean? And you know. But man, you know, how you feeling since the last show? Cause you know.
I'm vainglorious. What
So,
No, I'm great. I feel good, man. I seen a little clip you put, you know.
Yeah.
came up with it.
You know, you put DMX with it. That shit killed me. Man.
I should have did that though. I should have did the voice. I should have narrated the story because you know, that would have been dope, man.
Yeah.
Changed my voice a little bit, like old boy from
talk softly like so Bobo went out.
Right. And lo and behold,
Yeah, nah, but you know what, man? That watching it back, even talking with my wife, just knowing that it took that toll, it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. You can see it in my face just listening to it.
Yeah.
It was embarrassing because it's like, damn, bro, like you was really a piece of work back then. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you get older, a grown man with a family and shit like that, like when you ask me if it was my wife, like that's my wife, that's something totally different.
Mm.
But just the whole thought of in my mind, like, so what? It's just you know, that's what I was thinking then. But I got to consider everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
y'all don't know what we talking about. Go to One Thing for Show. Watch that clip. The brotherhood that almost
44.
wasn't. You know, the Allen and BoBo story. You know
Season
what I mean?
2,
Y'all
episode
watch it.
44.
That clip breaks
Yeah.
it down. You know what I mean? But the clip. I want them to watch the clip. That clip.
I
you know,
apologize.
just breaks it down. But yeah, man. That was I could imagine just sitting through that and hearing it because he's not that say it's not over for him, but you know, anytime you relive something, it's like you still
It can rehash old memories and stuff.
bring
Yeah,
back some emotions.
and I definitely do think he's over it. Like I said,
Yeah.
No, I don't think he's over it, but honestly, when he said he cried about it, that's when I knew.
and I didn't know that. I didn't know that. When he
I
said
did.
that, I'm like, you didn't. But
And I think that like he really took the brotherhood that you and him had.
rightfully so. Rightfully so, man. Like I said, it's hard to sit in guilt.
Yeah.
It's hard to sit in that. And it's like, you can't,
especially when it's face to face. And
yeah,
it's like,
you can't run away from that. You can't run away from that. Like your brother or your loved one is sitting there expressing how bad they were hurt from a decision that you made.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's tough sitting in that, and
But I guess to me the glorious part about it is, even though you guys had that moment, y'all still, y'all relationship still built. Was still built on, you know what I mean, on exactly,
yeah.
on a brotherhood.
Yeah.
For you guys to get this far, you know what I mean, get 20 years plus.
Mm-hmm. That shit, almost 30.
Man,
that's the beauty in that, man. That you could, y'all can get over that. I mean, and granted, y'all not making excuses for you, but you was young, bro. Yeah. Y'all was young,
That nigga had that DJ Quick mindset. Nigga just, you know what I mean?
I mean, anytime you get a little attention back then, it's like it's hard to turn it down.
It was,
especially the context when how he was putting it. It was like y'all was they was messing around. He really liked her, but he's like I was single.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like the hoes is for everybody back then. Like,
I mean, when him saying it like that, it was like I get it. Like I would just.
Our motto was the hoes is for everybody. Now I'm gonna ask you. You know what I mean? Now that's the problem. You didn't.
Yeah. See that part is just going along with it. And I was there at, like, we would walk into like the lunchroom or whatever, people like, this dude is shady. You hanging with this dude? Like they would do that in front of us. And I'm just,
to you, say you hanging with
to him about me.
You?
Yeah.
Damn.
Because they figured that's what was going on. But he was kind of like, just like, nah, this is my brother. He ain't doing that.
Oh, so they was telling him. He was just naive.
Yeah.
You was sitting there like, don't listen to me.
Yeah.
But I'm like, mind your motherfucking business, bitch.
Nah, man.
I'm telling you, it's always somebody in your business who want to get it out.
But I'll say this, man, like, real homies, if you got real friends and stuff, we gonna figure it out. We gonna talk. Mm-hmm. You got friends that you may not talk to all the time, but you still day ones. And I think that's the difference. I don't know the difference. I can just speak on men friendships and our relationships with each other. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We can kind of clash, get into it. But 9 times out of 10, if those are your real friends, you gonna talk. You gonna
get back.
You gonna figure it out and get back.
You gonna get back for real.
Yeah, I ain't never got an argument with any of y'all. I'm like, I'm never talking to that nigga again. I don't have that mindset.
But it was a different mindset for me. Like then I was just like, damn, that's how you felt, but I'm not gonna force something. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where you want to be. Okay, cool.
Okay, so let me, because you did say that on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So if he would have been like, I ain't fucking with you no more, would you have ever made that right?
Then,
because I heard you a Taurus, right? I heard y'all niggas stubborn.
Yeah, you heard
Joe a Taurus. Gary just told me, he was like, Joe, I was talking to him about arsons, and then he was like, he a Taurus, and I'm like, damn, this thing.
But see, no, I'm like now I'm big on it, but see, by now it would have been too late. Then, if I didn't care, I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Right. But
yeah, he showed you didn't care.
I'm big on accountability now. You
so if today, if you did something or something, you could be the one to make the call.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. If I did something wrong, if I didn't do nothing wrong, then
right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
So you want if you ain't the one in the wrong, you want. So why y'all niggas be telling me that? But you, I said, but that's you.
Because
you should do that. Don't change you.
A lot of times is that you probably would go off the edge faster.
Nah, man, I don't be the one. No, not all the time. See, don't judge me. But what you
like, you a little more passionate than a lot of people. That's the problem. Like I ain't gonna say it's a problem, but that's that could be at a fault for you.
I got you.
Yeah, you're a little more passionate. So when you are a little more passionate about something, you look at it a certain way, you take it a certain way. So by actions of other people, I don't mean to point at you, bro, but by actions of other people, right here, you just like, you quick to, to express.
You know why? But not the man. And I'm working on that because I don't want to be like that. I want to be in control of my emotions and not let what somebody else does and stuff. But and I feel like I've gotten, even though I ain't where I want to be, I've gotten better.
God working with
me. Right. But But all the times it don't be that. It don't be like, because I don't even be talking to people when it be. But sometimes it's what people do to me or what they don't do. So it ain't always we got into it or had words. Sometimes it just be, you know what I mean. I may separate myself from somebody, or I feel somebody else didn't feel the need to reach out. But I mean, some stuff like I know, like with us, I think when I hold you at this here, and some things I be like, bro, I be wanting to shake it. Like, what are you talking about? What are you doing? Yeah. But it's that's because I love you. Like, if I don't really give a fuck, bro, like that's what I'm saying. It's either that or fuck you. I mean, like,
but that's not true though, because I'm just not. I'll say this: I'm so protective of my peace. I don't want to go there with you. There's certain things I would dismiss and avoid because I don't want to go there with the people that I love.
Yeah.
right.
So I'll just leave it alone.
I'm saying, I'm speaking on me.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, for me, the fact if I sometimes I do, I ignore things too. I don't just react to everything. Like, I be ignoring stuff too. But then it just be like, come on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? But I do want to get better. Every time though I had those moments, I'll be like, fuck. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it ain't like I just do it and I'll be like, no, I'll be like, what the fuck? I'll be mad at myself. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to do that. And I talk about that shit in therapy, not to bring up therapy. I talk about that, about how I react to things and all that. So
what you think? Because you've been on the other side of it.
You ain't innocent either. You done said some shit. Why y'all be trying to make it seem like that?
I'm not.
No. But
I ain't the only one that flipped out.
Most recently,
I mean, no, but like I said earlier, when it comes to like y'all two, I don't think about, oh, I'm never gonna be friends with y'all. It's just like you said, I protect peace to a certain extent. Like the last time we got into it, Tron was like, "You a bitch ass nigga." I was like,
oh my god, bro! Y'all gotta stop saying that.
But I understood why he said it. It was just a passion on what everything was.
You be bullshitting though.
I do,
because you say shit and then you turn around and like, "Nah, I was just joking."
Right, but I mean,
but you wasn't joking.
No, but I don't joke. I mean, I don't.
Aggressive.
Exactly, that's all it is. It's like, if I see that it makes you mad, all right, I was just joking.
No, but why?
You gonna get your ass knocked out.
No, but why you? I feel like you do that. Okay, we gotta get out because we gonna
No, go ahead.
No, I'm just
we can
saying,
knock some of these off.
I feel like you get us to the point and then be like, once you get a nigga mad and you kind of build you up and then be like, I was just bullshit. Like, I don't even care.
I don't
even care. I don't even care, man. We can just do whatever. It's like, bro, you just fought this for a whole hour.
My thing is this. I'm not too big to for it to go the way that I don't want it to go. Sometimes if I'm passionate about it, that first couple of minutes, I'm like, I think it should go this way. But it's like, it's 2 against 1. And that's how I always look at it. If it's 2 against 1, if it's 3 of us and it's 2 against 1, all right, fuck it. I'll bring my high down in and it's like, all right, yeah, we can do it the way y'all want to do it.
Go ahead.
Sorry,
if I just I'm logic, and I'm not saying y'all not logic, but I'm more logic than most people.
No, you
and
logic.
If it doesn't,
you logic according to your
logic.
To your logic.
No. The difference is I look at it at everybody's standpoint. Like, I look at it through your eyes and how I know you to be, and I do the same thing with you.
You don't.
Yes, I do. How you gonna tell me I don't?
Because
I
you don't, nigga. That's how you.
Nigga, fuck you. I do.
When you talk, that ain't what we get.
That's fine. So, because it's like, I'm not gonna sit here and really break it down how you guys break it down. But like I said, when I sit here and think about it, all right, I break it down. I'm like, all right, how does Allen want to go by it? Or in my mind, this is what I'm saying. In my mind, I think about, all right, how would Allen go through it, view it, or even answer it?
But when you talk, like I said, niggas be wanting to reach to that phone. Like, come on.
I know I get certain people mad, especially with him. I know how to get him mad. Just say the only thing you got to say with him is, I don't want to do it.
No.
or just say, I don't. You know what I mean? Just something silly. Right. Go off.
No, when you start saying, y'all ain't cut from the cough like me, and it's like, what are you talking about?
Oh yeah. Do something like that. It's like, I know how to get to you. And it's funny because I don't get mad when you do it at all. It just,
my only thing is the order you put things in. You could just be like, oh, I can't do it because of this. Mm-hmm. You would take us here, and then after everybody get mad, well, this is why I didn't want to do it. Like, nigga. If you would have just said
what
that,
might be a valid reason, but you didn't say that from the
If
beginning.
you would have just said that, bro.
All right. Situation. Why do we want to do something on a Tuesday or a Monday because of Sunday or whatever? That because at first it was like, bro, it was my off day, so I want to put it on me.
But that ain't
that first
cool,
off day,
bro.
hey, it's not saying that I don't want to help the crew or help us out. Hey, I've been working all week. My mind, by the time I get off at 4 a.m, I'm like, I just want to sleep. And then when I get up at 10 o'clock, watch football.
Dope. But
no, hold on. So then after that, then you was like, no, you're not sacrificing. I'll make the sacrifice.
But
I didn't say that.
But what I'm saying is,
no, I didn't. You said sacrifice. You said you sacrifice.
I said we all got to sacrifice. You
Yeah,
said,
you
well,
said
you
sacrifice.
not sacrifice. You said Allen sacrifice. I said you not sacrifice.
I said, well, no. I said y'all don't want to sacrifice Wednesday and Thursday when y'all both off. I said because on a Wednesday and Thursday, Allen can get his ass. Hold on. Allen can get his ass. Fuck you. Hold on, do that again. What try to do? Allen can get the fuck out of bed at 10 and get here at 11, and we can shoot for 2 hours, and Allen be back at home at 1.
Bro.
And I still got time to go to sleep to be at work
if I
at
was
7:30.
down the street, I wouldn't care.
I didn't give a fuck if you was around the corner.
Right, we're gonna have this conversation off camera because we taking too much time in this. Also,
no,
you do know when we first started this, I was shooting on my off days, right?
Yeah.
So and then I was uploading on the next day, which is my second off day.
Yeah.
You 5 minutes away.
I mean,
I'm doing this
compared to an hour.
But I'm doing it all week too.
Exactly.
Anyway,
this your stuff.
Yeah.
The NFL, man. Let's get to it, man. The NFL.
Oh, one more thing, real quick, with the just to touch on the friendship thing, the joke thing. I watched that back. I was a little bit. I was like, damn, maybe you are a little still bothered by that. I talked to the homie Gary about it, and I even told him like, man, reach out to Joe and see if he want to come sit down, even off camera, on camera or off camera.
That's dope.
Or on camera, off camera. Love for it to do it on camera because I do want to show like how y'all
I'll
sat through
be
the.
here, just in case.
That's what Gary said. He's like, I need to, but no, because it ain't no bad blood or nothing like that. But I feel like I would love. I don't really have no ill feelings or no like. I'm not mad at him or nothing like that. So I feel like, shit. Why not? What are we?
But see, this is what I mean about you, bro. Like, you're so passionate. I'd rather you do it off camera. Because just even with us, was here last week, you was getting there. And I'm like, nigga, chill, bro.
Hold on. And then even when you was with the other homie, when y'all were just going through some 20 years ago, you was still getting there.
Yeah.
Marcus.
Yeah. All right.
So, yeah, I think that it'll be dope to have him on here, but you got to get that out to him.
And that's what I told Gary. I said maybe
Raw for ratings. That's about it.
I said maybe have a little get on the phone and talk about it a little bit. Yeah, not just like the very first time I talked to the nigga we right here. Yeah, but
that's dope though for you to do. That's dope. That's hard.
Right, but even last week, I think it was because like I was trying to trying to tell the story. That's why I left some things out. So I text y'all because I knew. When you passionate and stuff like that, I'm like, because you asked me, did y'all talk about anything else? I said no, and I was like, damn, we did have a conversation, but so I'm missing shit, and I was trying to more so stress the fact that it wasn't about him missing the baby shower, more about him. I felt like me feeling like, damn, why you not reaching out? Like, I mean, that's what the whole basis is over. That's why we're not speaking, not because he missed my baby shower. So, and then. I know people will get to focusing on because I have to tell a story the way it went. People will get to focusing on just that part. Well, how you mad at this and how you bringing up that? Yeah. No, my nigga, it's more about how dare you not? How dare you? Like I mean, like bro, like I know I don't know, but yeah,
that's cool. You'll talk to him about it, man.
Right.
Hey, Joe, if you watching, man, come through, man. We
right.
No, the part that I was mentioning was when you did text it was like when I was there, I understand both sides. Like because I remember shit when y'all used to go to party. Hey, you coming? Yeah, I'll be there with you when I had my sons, and especially with this, we went to somebody. We like a couple people party. I didn't even know. He was like, "This is a part of the group too that you know what I mean. You didn't know of." But at the same time, that I did see when certain shit happened with Joe or certain shit, even with like you said with the Tiffany situation. Yes,
it was there that night.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, when we was with our actually, I want to say this. Which location? Because that
I don't think he was there. I think it was just me, him, and Gary because it got heated that night.
Okay, the audience don't know.
Right. So yeah, I don't know if you was there that night.
Okay.
Oh, you don't know. We can move on.
Right.
Shout out to my kids, man. I
But
just
no,
got
nigga,
some.
you on my side. Don't you ever.
We got some.
You acting
report-
like him now. Shout out Joe. He just, I can see it from both sides. That's crazy.
Shout out my kids, man. I just got some grades, man. We owe y'all some. I owe you some money. Shout out.
The
Okay,
grades.
okay. Shout out y'all. Shout out y'all. Yeah.
Daddy, I now $5.
Daddy, pause.
NFL,
NFL,
man.
Did y'all see any of the games, man?
Yeah, we
these games.
it
It was like so-so, huh? So-so, like couple blowouts. and then,
blowouts.
you know.
Yeah.
You knew who was gonna win
But
in the first quarter.
you kind of figured who was gonna win. But
That Washington game was probably the best one.
it was. So who winning out of Washington and the Lions?
I think the Lions.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Lions.
I think the Lions defense is gonna step up.
Mm-hmm.
I think Washington's still a little young at what they doing right now.
Surprisingly,
But you know,
because
you know what?
we know who they, the quarterback and all that, but surprisingly, this year it just came out of kind of
Right.
No. I would say this. The only reason I'm not even gonna see it get handed to the Lions. Why? Because the coach of the Commanders was with us when we went to the Super Bowl with Seattle. That's why he got Bobby Wagner playing the way Bobby Wagner played. He's a defensive minded coach, so he has been to the Super Bowl. Yeah. He has been. When he was with you guys for Dan Quinn for like 3 years. So I'm not just gonna hand it to the Lions.
He's a good motivational coach in the defense.
I think.
What he was the Panther coach when they went too, right? Was he not the Panther coach?
Yeah.
Oh no. That was
Rivera.
Rivera.
No, he was with Atlanta when Atlanta went to the Super Bowl.
I know he went to the Super Bowl.
So Dan Quinn has been in this position many of times.
Mm-hmm.
So and then you still got, like you said, Bobby Wagner, who's seasoned, who's been there before.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm not just gonna say it's gonna be a runaway with the Lions.
It's gonna be a good game, but I just think Dan Campbell be making a lot of coaching mistakes with some of the plays that he calls. So that would if you got to figure out what's good for you in the beginning of the game. If you stick with that instead of changing up.
Oh, you talking about for the Lions?
Yeah, for the Lions.
I think honestly, I think every point is important. Like, you know how he'll go for a 4th and 1 and be on a 5-yard line.
Exactly.
He takes too many chances.
But he live and die by it though.
Right.
Yeah, but that's not
be done
for you to be so close. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't do that. Not in the playoffs. Yeah.
And then some of the plays they run, I'd be like, why that?
He'll be on his 40, like, fuck it, let's go for it. Bro, just play smart, bro.
Right.
So, I mean, like I said, I think then you have the AFC. There's going to be a good game between the two MVP candidates.
Right.
You
Who y'all think gonna win that one? Buffalo.
I'm gonna give it to Baltimore.
I want to give it to Baltimore.
Is that our heart? That's our heart going or what?
Yeah. I'm gonna give it to Baltimore.
I feel like they're a better team though too.
But see,
they ain't got no wide receivers though. That's the only thing.
That's the only thing. There's like their wide receivers is one player, and then it's like tight ends.
Right.
It's Bateman.
It's Henry. It's Lamar.
But
Henry.
Just like we did with Pittsburgh. Henry did his shit.
Hey, and it's funny because Henry and what's the running back number 22 for the Pittsburgh? They're the same size.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking it was gonna be running back versus running back. You know what I mean? Like it used to be with Eddie George and
Henry got he got his vision good.
Yeah, it's the heart too.
Yeah, he won.
He's strong.
Way harder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you said what you going with Buffalo?
No, I'm not gonna go with Buffalo, but I would say this: that boy, what's the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills? The white he runs hard. He runs. I mean, he big. He's 6'5", and it's hard to get him down. And then you don't have a linebacker on the other side like it was Ray Lewis. Now, if you had Ray Lewis on the other side, then I'm like, all right, cool. But you don't have a Ray. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you don't have a Suggs on the other side.
Rams and Eagles. In Philadelphia.
I do not, man. Look, I want the Eagles to win.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck them. Man.
I want the Eagles to win.
I'm still representing the West. You know what I mean? NFC
Man,
West.
Look, I get it.
Oh, you okay?
Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I say what I feel. You know what I mean?
I want the Eagles.
And I fuck with
even though they injured Brock Purdy his first time getting to the AFC Championship, they injured him. But still, I'd rather the Eagles come out
I don't know the way shit. The way
So you that much because they in your division.
Yeah,
you that
man.
much. You saying fuck LA.
So
I'm
be
just
it.
going Frisco.
So
fuck
be
LA.
it. So be it.
That's crazy.
I don't know if the Rams play like they played yesterday.
They
Right,
played their
right,
ass
right,
off yesterday.
Hey,
I ain't
they
no
played
front.
like they played yesterday.
I was
9
I
sacks,
was watching
bro.
that game too. Like,
Michelle was like, "You want the Rams to lose?" I'm like, "Yeah, I want them to lose." Golly. I'm
I
like,
mean,
it's the
I'm
third
just-
quarter. They
I'm-
got 5 minutes.
I'm just repping the West, NFC West.
I mean,
want the
see,
Rams.
y'all in the same boat. He going LA. You know what I mean?
But I don't like Seattle either, man. So
Right. But I mean, shit. Yeah. All right. So,
So the Cowboys, man, y'all got rid of the coach.
God, thank God. And now if Jerry could just.
Y'all trying to get Deion.
Deion.
and I'm like,
look, Deion and Shador.
I don't know if they'll be able to
Yeah,
do it.
Yeah, right.
I was looking. You know what I was looking at that Tennessee has the number 1 pick, and then Tennessee got rid of their general manager.
Yeah.
So I'm
Patriots fucked they shit off. How you win like that?
Yeah,
that was just stupid.
They was feeling themselves that game.
It's you know what's crazy when you as soon as you fire these coaches and then now he about to go interview for the Bears and stuff like McCarty. It's like they just right away. I know it ain't a lot of coaches that you can just pick up off the street, but golly, these white coaches, as soon as they get fired, it's like boom, another interview right away.
Because if you're a black coach, you got to be on it because they don't get hired. Right? They don't get hired.
You think? Because I was hearing shit about Mike Tomlin too. You think he ain't gonna get a job right away?
Yeah, he will.
He ain't gonna get fired.
No, he's not. But I'm
Oh,
saying
he's not getting fired.
He definitely gonna get a job right away.
he-
like that.
But
Yeah,
see,
but that's
he's one of
because
them-
he's proven he has
Exactly.
winning seasons. What have McCarthy done since Green Bay, since winning the? I mean,
Nothing.
he ain't done nothing.
Yeah.
He did nothing with the Cowboys at all.
That's what I'm saying. So what?
But
How do he
all
deserve?
right, I want to say this, and this is how I look at it. Do you think he hasn't won nothing because of Jerry?
I just think it's
'Cause
him.
he was proving it. He was
Aaron
proving
Rodgers
Green
was
Bay.
telling him to get out. He was early
He
on.
was proving
but
in Green Bay.
His
He was
offense,
winning.
His offense was outdated though, and I feel like it still is. I feel like we was doing better when Kellen Moore was the offensive coordinator. When they kind of gave it to him, it's like, look, we didn't have no.
It'd always be the off-season niggas who just, to be the backup niggas who always be the great ones. who play
Question:
call.
you think y'all should sign Brock Purdy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Brock
Yeah.
Purdy.
All right.
Where else we going?
That's what I said about Gino. They were like, nigga, why y'all getting? Hey, who else we gonna pick up?
Right.
All right. Getting y'all predictions, man. Who y'all want? Who y'all want to see in the Super Bowl? And who y'all want to win?
Detroit, man. I'm still standing with Detroit.
Detroit.
Yeah.
I want to see Detroit in Baltimore, and I'm gonna go with Baltimore because I want to see Lamar win it all.
Yeah, I think
that'll be dope. But I
think I'm
want to
there with
see.
it, too.
I want to see St. Paul win it all.
St. Paul.
Who's that?
St. John. Amar St. John. That's his name, right?
For who?
For Detroit.
Oh, you talking about the receiver?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm Saint Rock. Say something. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Now I want to see Lamar
Amon-Ra
get
St.
one, man. I want to see Lamar win his third MVP,
Me too.
and I want to see him win
And a
him
Super Bowl.
a Super Bowl. And if second it would be Detroit, but I want Lamar to do it, man.
I said, would it be Detroit?
Just for
I just don't want to see Kansas City in here, so
Right.
we don't have that nigga over here talking. I swear
you
to
know
God.
he watching. I'm like fuck yeah, but
Yeah.
Lamar he got to
No
do
three
it. He
peats.
got to do it for Vic. I mean,
Yeah,
Exactly. Shout out to Vic too. He got the head coaching job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
All right, man.
Man, did you know Desean Jackson coach too?
Right, I didn't know that. Till I heard that.
Yeah. I just seen that he a coach for
game
Norfolk.
ass
No.
Deshaun.
Right? I
Yeah.
said, but he in Rhode Island or somewhere, right?
Yeah,
Rhode
yeah.
Island.
somewhere up there.
Something
yeah.
small, something small to get his, get
But
his
that's
bread.
dope. That's dope that they doing that, man.
It's a lot of older players who's going to be coaches now. Just give it like 5 or 6 years, man.
Imagine not listening to that, getting into it with Lil Deshaun. He like, man, on hood. Like,
it's about to be some.
right.
All right,
man.
well, shoot, California.
Let Allen bring that in. He don't want to decide to write that like that.
California is burning, man. It's wild out here. With
What
these
did
fires,
Tony
man.
said? Ain't no rain.
And it's been a while since it's been some rain.
Right.
And when we was here last week, it was just starting. It wasn't bad as it is, or as bad as it got.
Until I left out of here, I was like, "What's going
Yeah,
on?"
yeah.
So
Once we left out of here, that's when it
there was
just.
ash everywhere.
Right.
It was like, "Man, that was crazy." That's why we didn't talk about it last week because it was just we didn't. I didn't really
it was
know
just
yet.
going on.
It just
I was
started.
at work and I seen the fire and I'm like, damn, what's going on? And I seen the fire, but after that Tuesday, just went haywire.
Yeah,
Just
it was
went
crazy,
haywire.
man.
So
Beyond haywire.
yeah, and the winds was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
But the crazy part about it to me is the day the wind picks up, a whole city, like all of Palisades is gone.
right.
Bro, I
They
just thought
said all the way down PCA. I haven't been over there, but they said
The
all the way down.
534?
All them
yeah.
houses damn near up to Santa Monica,
Right.
like up
All
there,
the way
like
down
the
PCH.
ones that was on that road, they
Yeah.
burned down, man.
bro.
That's crazy.
College,
And
a lot of the Palisades, like I think it was like over 17,000 acres.
Yeah.
The Eaton fire that took Altadena though, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because
I had family
80%
out
of 80% of people that own or black people that own them homes.
My
That's
mom's has a friend out there. She was saying she was trying to get in contact. She couldn't get in contact with her. I think my cousin got family out there too, but they found her remains.
Golly, man.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Rest in peace.
Man.
It's crazy, man.
I heard it was I don't know if that was who she was an older black
older
actress.
black lady.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad, man. My boy, Marcus' older brother, Eddie Bird, he had a house up there.
I seen that too.
Yeah, I seen that too.
Mhm.
He got a GoFundMe going on. I did share it. I'm gonna share it again. Man, I wish I could have
Had it up.
on this show. Maybe I'll put it up at the end of the episode. But yeah, man, lost everything, whole house, man. I've been to that. I think the last time I was there for Marcus, they had a baby shower there when he had his last daughter at that house, man, in Altadena. We used to always go up to his mom's house and stay in Altadena like all the time, which was like right around the corner. So that's why I know Altadena. We used to always go up in there and Pasadena and all that. But a lot of people lost their homes up there, man, and that's why a lot of the people are I think Fig Community going up there tomorrow. A lot of people going because we got to help our people. You know, Palisades, like salute. I mean, you know, sorry to everybody that lost their homes, but you know, we a lot of people are gonna get certain things, and we got to make sure our people get ours. You know what I mean, and get help. And people lost their lives, man. People lost their lives.
You know what the crazy is? Like I'm not gonna say I was doing my homework. I was just reviewing some of the stuff that was going on why they could use fire hydrants, and there's like no water in the fire hydrant. There was no water in Palisades, period, because it's like they had this war going on with buying out the water. It's a billionaire who owns the aqueducts out there, and he didn't have none of his aqueducts filled with water at all. Like an aqueduct is just a station filled with 1,000
reservoir.
Yeah, it wasn't water, just full of like 5,000 gallons or more than that. Millions of gallons of water just on reserve, just in case something like that happens.
Be illegal. He should go to jail.
Yeah,
I'm like,
and then it's like, but they were. I'm not gonna say cahoots, but they were like the lady, with the mayor of the city and somebody else. They were all they were all fighting for it, and I guess that's how they turned the water off. But it was like you had no water just sitting there.
Well, you know they got the conspiracy theorists that's saying that they wanted this to happen because they want to build a smart city.
Yeah, I was reading into that as well.
It's a lot of little theories and stuff going on. First, they start getting at the mayor and the governor, Newsom and Karen Bass, because they felt like they cut the budget but then it turned out okay. It was more negotiations. They didn't really cut it like that, so it didn't really affect it like that. You know what I mean? For the fire hydrants, they just didn't have no water. You know what I mean?
All. There was no water. And then
I don't know if California ever have enough water for stuff like that. You know.
Then the crazy part about it. Go ahead.
No, we don't.
The crazy part about it to have an ocean right here, and I think that was part of it.
Ocean water.
Yeah.
No, I know because of the salt content that's in the water. But that's honestly the planes. That's what the planes were using. That was majority of it. All the
But that was after the winds though, because you can't drop it. The wind is just gonna blow it away. But it's it's crazy and it's scary too because it's still not fully contained.
No, it's not.
And they talking about the winds about to start back up again. So you know what I'm saying. There was a new fire in what city was that? I forgot. Right next to that street. I forgot I seen it last night, but it's a new fire that started up. But
it's further. It's further. It's further. Beverly, no.
Yeah, and with old boy, they said that they said that they didn't charge him. But how you walking around
with a torch?
With a torch, yeah.
They probably couldn't prove it, man.
Yeah, of course.
Can't charge him if you can't prove it.
But it's like, bro, at right now,
That's crazy. Yeah.
in this area,
Right, that's crazy.
It was a black dude too. I was like, what?
he
the
wasn't
fuck?
black.
He was like, yeah, nah, he was just that dark skin. But you seen NHale with the video? Y'all seen that? NHL's and NHale.
Oh, I heard about it, but I didn't see it.
Okay.
I didn't see it. But
Shot a video, talking about this. It was his lyrics was trying to say like, basically it's a conspiracy, but it was just like bad timing, bro. People really lost their homes, and you trying to shoot a video and trying to say the government this and that, but he's like the city burning, but I still got smoke. It's like, it was just bad timing.
and he
bro.
was in front of somebody's house, right? That was burned down.
Yeah, burned down house. Like now, if that's my house, and I'm fucking you up, man.
Straight up, for real.
I'm fucking you up, man. I'm sorry, Nate Dogg son and all.
Yeah,
man.
straight up.
Hey man, now you can't do that, man. You gotta read the room, brother. Read the room, man.
Right. It's it's sad. It's scary. It seemed like, I don't know, man. It seemed like a lot of stuff was going on. You seen those two planes almost crash?
Yeah.
No.
Two commercial planes almost crashed. They said it was 1,000 feet away from each other.
And that's too much turbulence in between.
Delta and American Airlines.
That was recently?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
A couple days
Man,
ago.
that's crazy.
But I'm still gonna. I mean, honestly, I still believe like the burning of California. I still believe that it was a conspiracy though.
So
There's too much stuff that happened all at once that never really happened all at once before.
So if you had to leave, where y'all going, man? If you had to leave California, that's all we know.
I mean,
Big LA hats
Seattle.
on. Oh shit. Okay.
Shit, I'm Seattle.
The wet city.
Yeah, shit burning out there.
What do they have
You
out
gonna
there?
drown, nigga. You gotta burn. This thing gonna drown.
Hey, I really didn't.
You can't swim. You might can float.
Do they have
They got swim like a big ass fish.
big ass fish? Do they have earthquake? Anything like
No,
natural
they don't
disasters
really-
out
It's
there?
wet. It rains.
It just drizzles. It's not even really full.
Like
rain.
no
It just drizzles all
earthquakes
day.
or nothing.
No.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay.
I'm telling you, the best time to go is in the summertime when you have
I heard Seattle was high on never mind. Go ahead.
suicide.
Yeah, depression.
Depression?
Yeah.
I mean, that was said years ago when I used to live there. I wasn't depressed. Like, I was happy. I love Seattle. Seattle's one of the best places
Brought
to
your
go.
depressed ass out here.
Got around y'all niggas. They got extra depressed. They can drinking liquor in the middle of a podcast.
You gotta be depressed when you gotta be depressed if you
start
take LA
trying
on your
to talk to
leg.
these women out here in California who are all about
Man,
I
okay.
don't know, man. If you're talking about natural disasters, moving
yeah.
because of that, there's not really nowhere you can go, man.
I'm going to Ghana, man. I'm about to get my citizenship, man. I'm going to take my family to Ghana.
Hey,
seen a
you
few-
know, I mean-
a few people did that. Celebrities,
Yeah.
got their citizenship out there, man.
Out of the country, yeah. Out of the country, that's different. But as far
And
as
Ghana, I think they rock with us out there.
They
man.
do.
yeah, they do.
And them in Nigeria.
Right.
I'm
Well,
going to
I don't know
Morocco
about
though.
Nigeria, but-
I like Morocco.
That's Aiden middle name. Quiet as cat.
Morocco?
Yeah. Aiden Morocco, bro.
It's on the east coast of Africa.
Cause I need all the A and B's, and I wanted something that sounded like
African.
I thought and I thought about
From the
Morocco,
motherland.
Aiden Morocco Brown.
Morocco.
Sound hard, right?
Yeah.
What, man?
That's a cool ass, that's a cool ass first name. Morocco. Come on, Rocco.
No, I just
Rocco!
want to know. Okay, the thought process. I do like the name.
Okay.
But the
Well, it's because I wanted something that I wanted something that sound like I like just African. I like something that sound like a king or something that kind of just sound is strength in it and stuff like that.
Right.
And when I thought of the M name, I looked up African names and stuff like that.
It's funny. That's how my grandma thought. Like I have an uncle named Simba. I got a Dwelly. And it's like a couple Najri.
I could throw a lob right now. You could just slam dunk that shit. Like, throw the lob like it's better than Breon.
But no, like my grandma, she like my grandmother on.
Your name? Who named Breon again? Yeah, shit is, man.
Wait. Oh, your name Breon?
Yeah, I forgot
I did
about
not know
that.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we talked about
Also,
it last
you ABB,
episode.
nigga.
Breon.
Breon.
Yeah.
That's a girl
crazy.
name. Brioche.
No,
I like some bread.
That's a boy name.
Allen, Breon. You
That's a girl name. Nigga. Breon. Come on, Breon.
Right, but
But no, like even on like I said, even on like my grandma tried to give me the Amari. That's an African name. It's
That's
Swahili.
the only regular name you got. You got.
So Omari is your name?
No.
That's
I
a
ain't-
nickname,
Adolf
right?
is my
Yeah.
first name.
You got a middle
Adolf.
name?
H.
That's gonna make
Wait,
it.
That's all it is. It's H. Even on my birth certificate, H. It's not a middle name.
So
It's
you
just-
don't know your middle name.
It's Hitler. I'm just
it's H. It's no name. It ain't H.
your grandma was also
They mama, hey,
Your mama was
hey, my mom, hey, y'all talk to her about it. Y'all know this.
I'm just
I didn't
saying.
even think about that. That's crazy. Because your name is Adolf.
Yes.
Right. We
H.
can't go with the O.
Exactly.
We got if we do that, we just gotta go H. with that.
Exactly.
God,
Like,
man.
remember at the wedding, I was like, my mom, she was just like, I just went with whatever.
Adolf H.
Adolf
Duluth.
H.
That's crazy, bro.
Wow.
And then the funny
you
part
really
about
a
it,
real life terrorist.
yeah. But the funny part about it is, like I said, she doesn't even call me Adolf.
Yeah. Everybody call you old.
No, she calls
So
me
instead
Mario.
of O, you went with H.
Huh?
So instead of H, you went with O. Yeah.
So where O come from?
O came from, all right, so the O came when my dad was going to name me Omari Jelani Washington.
So they had an argument about your name.
No, I guess so. And then I don't know
said-
what.
she
Honestly,
said-
I'll put it this way. I don't know what happened
Ho.
because
Adolf
no. Hold on.
Brown.
It's something that I always think about. It's like, damn, how did it go from Omari Jelani Washington? Because that's my dad. That's the dad. My dad was gonna give me to Adolf H. Duluth, but then my mama called me Mario.
Who was Duluth?
My stepfather. I mean, my step grandfather.
So they went all in with the step.
Oh, so your dad?
No,
name
I
is
apologize.
Washington.
I apologize. Adolf is my step grandfather's first name. Duluth is my real grandfather's last name.
Okay.
So your mama was saying, "Fuck him."
I don't know what she was going through. Honestly,
all the way.
yes.
So you're a Washington, basically.
Yes.
Okay.
Supposed to be a Washington.
See, okay. See,
Jelani.
Adolf.
You look like a
Supposed
Jelani.
Amari Jelani. That's what I said. It's Swahili is Prince.
So you were supposed to go by Amari. Now she call you Amari.
Nope, she don't call me Amari. She call me Mario.
But that's something with your dad. Your dad
This
wanted
nigga
you
got
to be
like
Omari.
10 names,
You know
man.
You
everything.
don't even know this nigga, man. All right, man. Yeah, yeah. But
Brian. I was like, oh, this nigga Brian.
so today is what, the 14th? They say TikTok gonna be out here by the 19th.
TikTok is out of here.
What we
That's
gonna
messed
do,
up,
man? I get all my information from TikTok.
Hey,
For
I don't
real.
know.
That's how I be cooking and all that shit. I be cooking everything.
I don't know what to do with
Hey,
TikTok, Chloe.
But they say it's not. They said you still could go to the app and all the content is going to be there.
You
It's
gotta
not
have a
just gonna
VPN, but it ain't gonna be
Man.
us.
Look.
but it's not going to be updated. You
All
can't
Asian
update.
people and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was about
that's-
to start doing what the OGs do. I was about to start.
Right.
Keep walking.
I was about to have my shoes and shit out there. Like I'm
Hey, I'm about
challenging
to
you.
start playing regular music and shit on that motherfucker, right? Like we can't do shit.
So they
I don't
talking about I think
Limit
Elon Musk talked about buying it.
No, we can't give it to Leon.
I mean,
Elon.
shit. If he got the money, they can sell it to who they want to sell it to.
They sell. Yeah, they sell them. Yeah. They sell
But
I'd
I
rather
don't know.
give it to Mr. Beast than anybody else.
TikTok. Oh yeah, Mr. Beast said it. But TikTok is way better than all these other social
It
media
is.
sites to me, man.
It's because there's so many people that's on it, so many different vibrations, so many, just the whole mindset of TikTok. And it's like, I don't even think they thought TikTok would get this big.
And it ain't all about drama. It's not all
No.
about validation. They do all
Right,
kind of
right,
stuff. It's
right.
cooking and all kind of stuff. People selling
You have
stuff.
it-
People starting businesses.
Yes.
It's people that made
People
themselves
got rich off
millionaires.
of
Yeah,
TikTok.
that's what I'm saying. So it's kind of age friendly, older people on there
Yeah.
and stuff
Right.
like that. So
But it's funny, you know how
They
TikTok.
got a 40 and up TikTok.
Yeah,
Right.
I'll be on 40 and up. I'll be on 40 and over TikTok. But it's funny to me that TikTok first started with just little simple, and it's like my homegirl's like, oh, my daughter over there watching TikTok, and it was like before TikTok started blowing up the way TikTok did, it was just kid dances.
Yeah.
It went from kid dances to everything that it is now.
So we got to find us another.
Bring back,
another site.
They had an app. The Chinese had another app. People I heard was going over there already, but it might not be the same, man.
It's never gonna be the
Yes.
same.
Just go back to YouTube and just do it like that. I think YouTube is probably the better platform than Instagram.
Because they got the shorts and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I don't like Instagram. And then a lot of people. Was y'all ever on Snapchat? Big Snapchat? No.
I
Oh,
wasn't.
I know you were.
I know I wasn't big on Snapchat. I was just like,
Snapchat was I didn't get the idea of it. I don't want to just watch what you doing, or I don't want to watch a person. I want to watch content or something that's gonna teach me something I can learn something from. But I don't know what it'll be next. They got some. I heard they got like a couple black people that created things. I don't know the name of the websites. It's kind of like
But now what I'm gonna hate is having to start all over with another.
Hope.
I mean, because it's not. There's nothing gonna just jump off like TikTok no more.
I think I don't see the bad part in that starting all over, because you probably would have wanted to been one of the first ones on TikTok, especially if you got a brand.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see nothing really wrong with starting all over, because you can be the first one.
Unless you got a brand.
Yeah. But people that
you can go get rich. Hey,
people that's thinking about it now, they like, damn, what can I do? How can I start it? This is that. Everybody on. Okay, so if they come up with something new, let me be the first one to jump on it.
But if that's how you make your living, a lot of people make their living from TikTok shop. They're on there selling their stuff like that. So it's gonna hurt a lot of people. I'm still banking on last minute is something gonna happen.
They try to extend the ban.
Yeah, they did. They just like they're trying to do like a 90-day.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna happen, but all right, man.
Your boy Akademiks, man.
Akademiks, man.
Out here being a sucker.
That's what this nigga right here.
He's a sucker, man.
Like, he a sellout for everybody. I don't give a fuck who it is.
Okay, so are we blaming? We got to hold Ak accountable, but I feel like anything Ak says, I feel like it's a pipeline through Drake. I mean, Drake is.
I'm sure it is.
But
you said probably like 2 or 3 episodes ago, you're like, LeBron is. He's our one. It ain't too much stuff on him, and then we come with this.
Right.
I still don't believe this.
Which I mean, men are men, people are people. Like you don't ever. But it's just like, come on, man.
Nah.
Like you know what I mean, come on, man. That's it. Okay, we got to put in that context for the people.
So there's a streamer named Akademiks. If you guys don't know, he's a streamer, and he's a Drake D writer, pretty much, and. And he's starting to put some stuff out about LeBron, talking about LeBron, cheated on his wife, and there's proof and all this stuff because he was with Drake. Him and Drake were doing certain things and all that. So he put that out there. Not even with Drake. Drake put it in a freestyle alluding to that as well.
DM that dropped.
Yeah,
the freestyle was called Fighting Irish, which is what was it? Fighting Irish.
Don't ask me. You know me. I'll look at this.
I think it was Fighting Irish, which is LeBron's high school team. Whatever the name of the team is. That's
Fighting
Irish. That was it. So who else he talking about? He talking about probably DeMar too, but you talking about being at the Hamptons and Cold Shoulder, and LeBron was there. It's like, okay, you alluding to stuff. You came out with the DM that's saying if me suing the label would be like Nike, or the label suing me would be like Nike suing LeBron for cheating on his wife. Like that didn't have nothing to do with nothing.
At all.
Now Ak coming out and saying these claims. Oh, you the one. You was on 2 Men's. He set up the girls for you, whatever. When you was out in Canada. Whole shit, man. Whole shit. That's all you can say is whole shit, because now you for what?
You mess with this man's livelihood, okay?
For a rap battle. Over a rap battle, over being heard over, you know what I mean? Now,
and you're not even involved. You just a fan of this person. You're not even involved. Drake probably don't. He even showed that he don't really mess with you like that. You know what I'm saying? But you just want to be so much of a D writer that you just gonna, agree with what Drake is saying, and it's just sucker shit, man. Like, and not saying that, all the cheating and stuff. Okay, cool. If the man get caught, he get caught, but. Don't just start putting out shit out there.
Exactly.
Out the blue.
Whatever that man is doing, it's not like we trying to excuse cheating or whatever like that. We trying to take up for it, but it's like your homeboy shouldn't be the one to go be like, hey, he and when he feel away about something, and then
you gotta think about this man kids or something on it. You gotta think about there's a whole lot of shit that people don't think about.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, come on. My number one thing is his kids. Like, you know what I mean? They look up to their dad. So
he got grown kids.
Exactly. You out here putting that bullshit out here.
What gives you the right?
Thank you.
To go and put this out there and just go. You might as well have just went to her
for clicks and likes.
I mean, that's even worse because it's public now. You might as well have went to her solo and just said, he doing this.
Right.
Like that's some crazy.
I guess my
like,
thing is he act like LeBron was at the pop. He didn't go on the stage. He was at the pop. He was at a concert.
Well, but you can't see
Now-
it. You can't see it until that
So,
nigga he can't do it.
That's what I'm
though.
saying. So he wasn't never supposed to go to a Kendrick concert no more. He didn't know that it was gonna turn out to be what it was. A Ken and friends. It was a concert, bro. He in LA. I'm going to the concert. My wife probably wanted to go to. She was with me. She wanted to go to the concert. I'm never supposed to go to a concert just because y'all just is right after a beef. I can't go to his concert. What if I went to your concert and shit? He feel the same way. I ain't fucking with LeBron again. Fuck LeBron. You would be like, why fuck LeBron? Like,
But,
I mean,
but just all because of how Drake took it. Like, bro, I'm not about to live my life because I'm not gonna live my life because I'm LeBron and I'm cool with
he
both of
write
y'all.
breakup records and shit. Like you, I mean, imagine back in the days, man. Lenny Williams, man, because Sam
Cooke gives up.
Don't be surprised. Like
I'm sure
I'm pretty.
it's
Exactly.
been subliminals and not even just subliminals.
Sam Cooke
Straightforward.
and what's his name? The one that did slept with Sam Cooke.
Bobby Womack.
Yeah, he was a cold cat right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I don't know, but I'm so over Drake.
Yeah, that dude is just crazy. But
Yeah, I'm good on Drake, bro.
who's to say that we only know what we know?
Right.
Who's to say that they haven't had issues within their marriage and they just hash it out and they're working it out?
Right. We don't just because they not
Yeah,
out.
you know what I'm saying? Their business
ain't
ain't out there. You choosing to put their business
Right,
out there. That's
'cause
What if they did have something to where she knew what he was doing? And he was just like, I died.
Man,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I know. I'm
you know.
just saying. It is what it is. Can we go to the next one? Because that shit is irritating.
And that's not to say like Drake need to make music. Okay, I fuck with the music. I don't fuck with you as a person. That's just the bottom line.
Yeah,
'Cause people swear like, oh, we so biased and we only like West. No, I just fuck with right. I'm on the side of right, and he's a hoe. So I'm
on the side of principles.
I told Michelle before all this stuff happened, before all the beef happened, before all the dogs came out, we was going to San Francisco. We was on the road, and I'm like, let's just listen to it. And I'm like, Drake is a sensitive pillow talker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's
the music.
A hating sensitive pillow talker. That's
Even
all
Marvin's
he do.
Room. That's a dope song, but he was like, fuck that. That's a cold song.
It's crazy,
Hey, that started all Marvin.
You deserve better.
That's what that should have made the makeup of who everybody should have known who Drake was going to be.
I was singing it and I'm like, damn, this is some hating.
It is funny. That's I first started working for Amazon. I was listening. I'm like, this nigga is snitching, man.
Yeah, man, you got to do better, but act no better. But he just all about the content, views, shock value. But I don't even when they not raised how we are and they not cut from the cloth we cut from. You know what I mean? Like they just don't understand. You know what I mean,
That's
so it's just like
cloth.
you know
Nigga,
they don't understand, and they but that you gotta just say whatever. Fuck it. I mean, but
who y'all got, man?
Canelo. Canelo versus Canelo versus Terrence Crawford.
Number one, who throwing it? You throwing it?
Oh yeah, we definitely coming here. We can definitely pull up, man.
For sure.
I low key I'm leaning towards Canelo.
Yeah.
Terrence Crawford last fight, it was just like I don't know if he ready to do that move up yet. You know what I mean?
yeah. Canelo's still kind of young to me.
Canelo.
Yeah, but he's already experienced at his weight.
No, Canelo, he older.
He's older.
I know he's. I apologize. I know he's older, but I think like just the experience that he has
at his
and the
weight.
fight, the
Like,
fight
you know what I'm
that
saying? So he
came
already
across.
good with
Them punches is not gonna hurt him as much. You know what I mean? He's not
because
but vice versa, his Canelo's punch is going to hurt.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, Terrence Crawford, that last fight, I was like, bro, why did I even take off of this? I was like,
yeah, that last fight, he kind of like, I don't know. See, sometimes people, you good, but that little bit of weight be a difference. Like, I mean, it'd be a difference. And then them punches you used to taking or used to not taking, it's like Canelo coming in there hitting, bro.
So wait, talking about is Terrence going up in weight?
Yes.
You got to.
Yeah. They gonna meet, they gonna come, he going up,
But that's what I'm saying. Canelo's already there.
Yeah, he's already at that weight.
I think Canelo coming down
He's going to come down a little bit.
They're going to meet,
but it's still going to be comfortable for him.
It's still gonna be
Right.
comfortable.
He used to getting hit already. He didn't went to light heavyweight, bro. He didn't took them. He lost and brought his punk ass back there.
He's like, no, thank you.
He even know better. He like, yeah,
no
okay.
depende, no
Yeah,
depende.
so, but
Muy hard.
I'm saying he didn't. That's racist. I was gonna let you rock on
Oh,
it. You were like 4 of them bitches.
Oh, you niggas said movie hard.
Golly.
Golly.
Mucho.
Yeah, but damn. So I don't know, man. I just feel like I think Canelo too big, man.
Yeah, I'm
When is
going
it
to
scheduled
Canelo.
for?
I believe is it in September or something like that?
Probably.
September.
I believe it might be in September. Yeah.
Not a Cinco de Mayo.
No.
Nah, but yeah, man. I don't know. We'll see, man. But Drexthejoint, man. Y'all, we talked about it a little bit earlier. Drexthejoint,
A little young rapper out of Santa Ana.
right.
He's a black Mexican mixed rapper.
Blackskin.
He's a Blaxican. And
But yeah, I swear to God, when y'all showed me who he was, and when y'all showed that picture, I'm like, that's a nigga.
yeah, he looked black.
Yeah,
He looked black.
Hey, nothing about him looked like he was his
Right.
Hispanic,
But
but
he had I guess he had a little issue at a show, and he went on live after the issue, and his homies, this is like a Hispanic
yeah,
tagger gang,
Hey, this to the Lord.
and his homies was talking like saying the NIGGER, the hard R and stuff. But it's weird.
Like I said that one time way back then, I was like,
Yeah, it's weird because they talking about it but using the slang too. So they like, yeah, these niggas is hanging with niggers. These niggers is hanging like it's just weird.
Yeah, I think I don't know if it was the Hispanic dialect that made them say the ER, but
No. That's what I'm saying. They was using the slang, so they was saying nigga
with
and
the
nigger,
ER.
but
Oh.
they saying the slang is still trying to.
You gonna play it?
Yeah, let me
Still
see if
trying
I
to
can play it,
degrade.
bro. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah, y'all keep talking.
And that just goes to the whole thing of like our culture has spilled over into so many races and stuff.
Oh, I mean,
that
have
people-
you seen, man, our culture, just period, is
Yeah, but
it's fascinating. Have you other day, I think it was yesterday.
Little nigga call himself Drexthejoint.
China, like the Chinese in China,
mhm.
or is it either Japan or China? I apologize, I don't know which one. But yeah, they had our whole dress down. We just bust down.
Yeah.
All right, this the video of him, man. I guess it was after a show he got into it with another rapper, Player Ways, which is a Hispanic rapper from East Coast Crip gang, whatever. They kind of like got into it. Basically, they fell away because he's Mexican from a black gang, and you know what I mean, and stuff like that. So, but I guess they had words and got
He's
into
black
it.
from Mexico.
Right. Which is, hey man, whatever. We ain't into that part, but
He hang around niggers and shit. He's like, why? He's like,
let me run this back and tell you what he said.
why? Nigga, play. Don't get me started on Playways, nigga on the hood, nigga. I'll drag that nigga by his hair, nigga on the hood. Nigga's a bitch. He's a nigga. That nigga's like 4'11", nigga. I'll slap that nigga silly with it, nigga on the hood. Ain't no real Mexican. Don't care. Come on, nigga. How you Mexican in a crab, nigga? Come on, my boy on the set. Come on now. Chucky J, though. I don't want to hear about none of that, nigga on the hood, nigga.
Yeah, so basically he one of his homeboys. So granted he didn't actually say the word.
He didn't say it.
One of his he was on live, so which you can't delete live. Okay, you on live. People gonna catch it. One of his homeboys said the N-word with the hard ER. They did this Crip gangs and stuff like that. I think the problem that people have an issue with is I think black culture has started to accept them. And it's like it's been some years that Hispanic hip hop wasn't really accepted along with regular hip hop. And I mean like that as far as like with West Coast hip hop and what we do over here. And now it's starting to change. And I feel like that black and brown unity is coming together.
That's because they gravitated to the lingo, the style.
Right.
You know, they had their own style. And they gravitated to how we, present it.
Yeah.
And they started presenting it the same way. So it's a little more acceptable, like you said. But what that is, that's some other stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he's being a gangbanger.
Right.
That's some
He was
other
letting his
stuff.
homeboys rant.
And the thing is that if he said that it was checked, but if If it was checked, it should have been checked right then and there.
Should have been checked live. If your boy step out of pocket, man, for one, he's risking your whole career.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You done been on black platforms that's rocking with you, that's fucking with you. I remember he was on Back on Fig, like saluting Terrell for having him on there and everything like that. It's like if you gonna rock with these, if you need the support from black people. And just like Lefty Gunplay understood early, like, okay, these black platforms is rocking with me. He didn't got his features messing with them. First he came in, it was a little weird because he was like the blacks.
That's what I'm saying. Like he kind of said it too.
He had that, but he had that lingo from the pen, and that's just 'cause the thing is let's not. We can't be naive. We know what it is.
We know what it is. Yeah,
we know the
that
South
they
Sides,
said,
and we know Hispanic. We know probably a lot of things that said behind closed doors.
Negros.
You know what I mean? We know everybody is not with the black and brown movement. You know, on both sides. You know, but you know, a lot of Hispanic people, they ain't accepted it yet. So, but we know that. But we rocking with the ones that do accept it. You know what I mean? And we'll support you if you fuck with us.
That's why I fuck
if you
with
ain't
Mexican
on no,
OT.
if you ain't on no against black people as a whole, because and that be the problem in gang culture. It's like a lot of times it be just forget black people. It ain't even about the gangs, and that ain't cool. Probably on both sides too. I don't know. But I'm just saying that we rocking with you on this music stuff, man. Don't trick yourself out your spot, and don't let your homies trick you out your spot.
But he's still involved now. He got to stay involved with his people. So that can be an issue for him. So he got to kind of disconnect and distance. So,
and maybe it was just one person that said that was just that ignorant that day and said that shit on camera. I don't know.
But you still got to disconnect and distance regardless. Like
if you want a career,
if you want a career, exactly. So you know, you got.
But it's like, how do you distance yourself from that when that's your
can't
home?
take
That's your majority of your fan base so far. Your homeboys.
When keeping it real goes wrong, you can't take everything.
You want to make music for your homies, or you want to get rich off this?
To be truth be told, that's the reason why a lot of people. There's so much talent out here in LA, bro.
Oh, I know.
As far as rapping,
politics,
but they still rapping on hood shit. They don't want to get out of that
politics, man.
Yeah, so
yeah, it's unfortunate, man. I don't know if he'll bounce back from it, man, because a lot of people are upset because I think a lot of people, like I said. I played this song on one of our promo videos. I was actually rocking with it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't really get into the politics. I kind of know. Everybody know how everybody talk. I'm not into the. I don't care what you do behind closed doors, but when it's publicly, it's like, shit. That shit, it's hard to hear. Especially the NK thing. I already know how the gang politics. I don't get involved in that because I'm not a gang member. But when you going with the NK and that, you know, and stuff like that. Though. It's all on. And that's okay.
That, you know what? That's one word I can't even get rid of.
Let's talk about that for a quick second.
Yeah.
I do, and I think that just comes from where I was raised, but I'm not a Crip. Let me say that I'm not a Crip. I'm not a gang member. And no way. I'm really against that whole. I'm really against that. But I said because that's like saying man or the N-word and stuff like it's just a part. You pick up the lingo, bro. You pick up the lingo.
So
funny thing is when I remember years ago, I used to I was like 18. We used to go to the studio in Inglewood. It was, with some bloods, all blood dudes from Inglewood families. Didn't say good in. I mean, didn't say good in. I mean, I probably slept up once or twice, maybe. But I remember I told the homies to come. Told Gary, Michael, and then I think it was another homie. I'm like, look, where we going? I gave him the pep talk. These dudes,
hey, that's what
blood.
Right.
This dude, one of the engineer looked like Mac 10 and shit. Then he had his brothers and shit. Like, I mean, so I'm like, bro, they bloods, bro. Do not, because back then I know I said good, but that Michael, every other word was good. If he messed up, it good. Like everything, like every other word was good. So I'm like, bro, we going over here. You said
you were 18.
Yeah, I had to be about
That was 2000.
Well, maybe like 16, 17. Maybe 16, 17.
1999.
Yeah. So look, we get to the studio. He's the homie in the booth. I give him the pep talk. He like, nah, God. They like, man, we know. Okay, you told us, nigga. I'm like, I'm just telling you. Like, all right. This nigga Michael was in the booth, man. Yeah, I never met him before. We fell out too. I mean, but
that's not the light skin tall one?
No, you talking about Doug.
I don't know, man. There's a common denomination here.
No, because I don't. I'd be alleviating people out of my life.
That's right. Straight up.
But he in the booth. He rapping. He start fucking up. Every fuck up. He like, cuz. I'm like, oh my God, bro. So I'm looking and I'm like, hey, I'm like, as I'm trying to, nigga, stop saying, what are you doing? He like, oh, but I didn't even say it. Like, yes, you did. Like, I mean, like, so every time he doing, I'm like, cuz, I'm like, look, I'm saying, I'm like, bro, stop saying. But the OG there, the blood, he's like, man, it's all good, man. We know y'all niggas Crips. It's all good. I like, no, we not.
No. What are you talking about?
Yeah. He was like, y'all niggas Crips. It's all good. I'm not. But he was laughing. Like, he was making fun. Like, he was like, man, ain't nobody worried about that, man. We know that. I mean,
that definitely can put you in a little trick bag. I
Right.
remember we for Halloween, we was up at Hollywood. It's like 5 of us, and we just all in black. And we brought some dude from the neighborhood. Every other word he said in the neighborhood.
That's worse.
Yeah,
hood.
We walking up and down Hollywood, and he's doing it to everybody. He's saying the neighborhood on such and such crib. And he talking, and he just such and such crib.
On crib, cuz.
And then we walk past this one group of black people, and a dude, and it's crazy because we like, shit, we here with him, so we got it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
It's
somebody
one of those
said
moments.
something, and then he said, "What?" Everybody just turned around. They're like, "Nah, it's cool. It's like that can get you in a little trick bag, though.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, especially if you ain't, you know. But I had been going there for months. Like, we was cool. So, yeah, man, you know, but that's just a part of lingo. I say that to say that's a part of lingo. I really want to, it only really come out when I get comfortable, if I'm comfortable around you, or if I start getting a little faded, or if I get mad. I'd have been on the bus. I remember at Metro, you know, when I was young, like, I had it bad too when I got mad when I was young. Niggas start tripping.
Get your ass on the bus, cuz. Come on.
Nah, it was like when they start tripping and I start walking to the back to kick them out. And I'm like, yeah, y'all gotta go. And they be like, what you mean? Like, cuz I said, like, cuz.
I had to do the same thing, cuz.
You know what I mean?
I said get the.
Now, like, I'm like, but I don't like it because I'm not a game. But it's like that should be embedded in you sometimes.
It's kind of, if you know, especially if it's close. Because
I mean, I've been around it all my life.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro.
It's close, so yeah, of course.
Right.
Shit is hilarious.
But it, man, why you say it though?
Me?
Yeah.
Because that's all I grew up around. All my family is Crips. From Vegas to Seattle, everybody's Crips.
Your Crip?
Nope.
When we met you was a blood.
I like red.
Yeah.
Oh, no. What was I living at? I wasn't in the J's.
Where was I living at? Nah. Oh, so where you was living at? That's where you was from?
Yeah.
Nah, you was living in the 60s when we met you. But yeah, man.
Off of Slauson and Crenshaw.
Yeah. Pastor makes woman apologize to congregation for getting pregnant out of wedlock, man. Did y'all see that video?
I seen it. And
we're a little late. This was a week ago. We supposed to talk about it.
But the lady just came on what's called it, talking about she wanted the pastor to apologize. There was a couple people who came out and said they wanted the pastor to apologize.
I will say I don't completely disagree. Because when you look at different videos, it said that she wanted to come up on her own. But the only problem is I don't know how it got leaked or how it got presented to the world. That's the only problem.
I didn't know that. Okay.
I don't know if it got leaked, but it was filmed.
I didn't know she wanted to come up.
Yeah. She wanted to come up, but she could have been coerced. She, you know what I'm saying, just by feeling guilty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
because who about to just come up and be like, let me apologize.
Right.
Like,
she I think they said she was 18. And you know, just the fact that it was out of wedlock.
I wonder where was her parents at?
Her mom was, you know, there too.
And was this a regular like Christian church?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Would you have allowed your child to do that?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. No. You ain't. You don't have to. Like we gonna.
What if they like? I want to do it. Like I want to do it.
Who is they?
Your daughter. She's fully in the church.
If that's what she choose to do on her own merit, go for it. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm gonna be like, fuck that church.
But if somebody,
would you have to try to stop it though? Like, man,
no.
You ain't about to. You would have let her do it.
Like, I think it would have to be a conversation first. If we in church and she says she want to do that, okay, let's have a conversation first. And then maybe next Sunday we'll do it. if you feel like you really want to do it.
But I think that moment with the
That would have
pastor,
been
you had
hard, bro.
Because it's the thing is the way it's put out, it looked like she was forced to do it.
Right.
That's how it looked, and you definitely don't want that to be. So, like I said, it was people film their church services and stuff like that. They film it, which is cool. But how did it get out to the world? Because you in front of the church, expressing your guilt and your faults to the congregation.
I don't know if
not
that was,
the world.
Was that like?
I wonder who told the pastor. Did she tell it?
Was that because sometimes shit can just go viral? But I wonder, was it somebody that was, and it might be somebody in the congregation that don't agree. That's like, hell nah. Like,
But see, that's what I'm saying. So they need to figure out who that person was and why you put it out to the world.
Well, my question is
this
this.
ain't cool.
Hold on. My question is
What
this.
ain't cool? What
Making her do
But see,
that.
that's what I'm saying. It was a misunderstanding though, because from what it said, they didn't make her do it.
I mean,
She probably, like I said, she probably could have been coerced into doing it.
But my question is who? Hold on, time out.
Coerced into doing it.
Who knew that she was pregnant first and foremost?
Right, that too.
That's my question. Who knew that?
My daughter is not going up there and apologizing to nobody.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Who told?
We're going to figure this out because y'all not going to be here 20, 30 years down the line.
Judging.
I mean, so it's like, no,
That's
she's
all.
not
Because
going to
that's
go.
all that is a judgment.
But I'm saying I don't completely disagree because, yes, if you really feel guilty about certain things, but she got pregnant. That means she's been. I ain't gonna say she's been doing it because it only takes one time. But it's possible that she could have been sexually active.
Right. But your relationship is with God, not
the
that
family.
church. So you don't have to. You don't owe the church.
And that's
anything,
the part I have. People use their position for power.
Right.
People just want to be the leader of a flock and all this stuff.
That's
so
all it
now,
is a fellowship. Church means fellowship. That's
And
all it
then
means.
kind of the video, like, now go on.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it just kind of
So,
seemed like
and the other video with the other guy confronting him, that's a little weird too, because no, I don't have to explain myself to you because who are you? So I
Right.
get that part.
But I mean, we gotta they talk about that we don't step up and we don't protect our women. It's like I don't know if I would have filmed it, but maybe it was some people that didn't film it. You know what I mean? That went up to try to speak up because I don't. Should we as black men? It's like okay, I'm low key curious about what happened. Like I mean, and some people that's probably closer to where they live at is like, no, we want to know what the fuck happened. It's like I don't feel like. Why? Like, I mean, like, is it not our? Should we just mind our business? But if we mind our business, then we not protecting our women. It's like, and that girl was 18, like y'all say. It's like, no, what the fuck is that about? Like, it's like that ain't normal. That's not normal for an 18-year-old have to go in front of a congregation.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
I mean, so it's like, okay, let us know.
What kind of church is this? Was it
a Christian church?
Or get in touch with the parents or something like, hey, was everything,
What the guy that went up to confront, what he's saying is true. He's saying that, so y'all ain't never committed a sin. Did each one of y'all have to stand up in front of the church and confess to y'all? That's true. That's a valid point. But it's
you sinning all the time.
Right.
I mean,
yeah, and then it's no
sin is sin
you
though.
apologizing.
no sin is greater than the other.
So
Right.
what are we really doing here? I mean,
Judgment.
what are you apologizing for?
It's nothing but judgment. It's judgment putting on that young lady for making her feel this type of way because now she's gonna carry all that guilt that everybody's sitting there putting on her and that judgment later on in life.
It's repentance. It's repentance.
Okay, I can repent in my bedroom.
But that ain't how they taught in this church. Like this ain't no Catholic church. Like this, you're not taught to repent to people.
But it's different definitions under
I mean,
repentance.
I don't want to
You
think
repent to God though. You don't repent to people.
I get it.
You
But
pray.
you also can. It's also feeling a certain way about your actions and praying and asking for forgiveness.
if it was a testimony, then I get it.
Yeah.
If it was like I said, a testimony, I get it.
Yeah.
Like,
but
hey,
this
I
is not
got-
a testimony. This testimony is something that
This
you
is
want
a confession.
Exactly, this is a confession.
And it was like
and then
more
if that
so
like the
since-
Christians do, they have a confession. They have a confession booth, right?
Right.
You go in there, have 5 Hail
Well,
Marys.
that's Catholic church.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I mean, they have a booth that you go and do it in private. That's all I'm saying. It's done in private.
All right.
Then it's like you're putting a young lady up there like that. It just automatically make her feel a certain type of way.
And then saying like she had to say sorry. Okay, so what happens to the next girl? She has to stand up there too. Now
Right.
it's like a
But-
public.
and this is why I'm saying this is
it's
why
like we putting these people on display as like as a public like
Exactly.
fucking, like,
Like
you
you
know,
about to, like she about to get
crucifying
stoned.
him. Yeah,
Like she about to get stoned or
yeah.
something.
What
But this is why
right,
hold on,
true.
this is one of the main reasons why I don't give a fuck about religion. I don't give a fuck about spirituality because it's like it's judgment. It's judgment. It's always judgment. No, it's always judgment. It's like you judging an 18-year-old for living life. Y'all don't know what the fuck she's went through. Y'all don't know none of that. But it's like y'all put her on this shit. It irritates me. This is why I don't give two flying fucks about church and the people in church because they be the main people who always fucking up people mental.
You binding it too, bro.
No, I'm not binding
Yes,
into
you
it.
are. You
No,
saying,
I'm not.
You saying church and then you saying the
Oh,
people
okay. I
in
would say the
church.
congregation. I would say not
Okay,
the
so
church.
that-
Congregation, the fellowship. And it's like you got the deacons, you got everybody else who's sitting here. I'm just saying all this shit. It infuriates me because it's like this.
Let's keep it on humans, man. Let's keep it on the people that's making these decisions.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, you
when I say church, I don't mean like I get the God's situation. This is what I mean. This is when you go to church. This is who these are. It's not God who's doing it. It's people who's coming at you, who's judging you because of the shit that you've done. But they're the main ones.
Right.
They the main ones. You go home and guess who calling you? It's not pastor calling you. It's the congregation who's calling you.
Right.
It's the fellowship who's calling you. Not to see if you all right, but just to pick at you to get business from you.
Trying to be in your business. Yeah,
That's all it is. I sister this and deacon this and this. Bro, I dealt with it. I did. That's one of the main reasons why.
No, you're right. You know, spiritual people, religious people are some of the most judgmental people that you can come into.
At all times.
You know, and it's
they
crazy.
go to sleep judging.
Yeah, it's crazy. But, you know, with that situation, like I said, I don't completely, I disagree with how it got out. I disagree with it looked like she was forced to do it. But if you honestly feel if she honestly feels it was a mistake, okay, now you know, with religion and church and stuff like that, you know, they set morals and standards. And you probably be like, you know what, I did make this mistake. Now I got to live with this, but I want y'all to continue to pray for me.
That's it. I mean, honestly, if she went up there and said, "Just pray for me," you know what I mean. It's not even the baby's not even a mistake. It is what it is. Shit happens. Period.
Right.
People get like. There's a bunch of scenarios that I've seen at church, to where everybody start crucifying the person because they just want to get off, because sometimes it's a burden on them. And it's like, why go to church and give that burden up? Because people are only going to make it worse. The fellowship is only going to make it worse because now they want to sit here and nitpick and get their understanding of what happened to you.
Right. Yeah, I necessarily wouldn't agree with the going up there now. Like how you said, if that was her choice, but it's like I would explain to her, like, you know,
right.
Like I would have made sure I educated her.
You got to know what comes with this,
and also let her know that your relationship with God and
is your own personal,
your own personal relationship, and you don't owe anybody else outside of God anything. So make sure you understand what you're doing, because, like I said, you got other girls that's coming up behind you and stuff like that.
That was my next point,
sure
because
that you stand up for yourself and everybody behind you.
Because there's two ways it can happen with the other young ladies in the church. Either they'll be scared. They'll be scared out of embarrassment, or they're just gonna stop going to church.
I get it, but I don't think that'll ever happen as far as being scared out of embarrassment.
Yeah, so what you mean? Like, yeah, it could. Like they don't want to be subjected to being the next person standing in front of the congregation.
But if that's the case, the world would just. If everybody was lived in fear of what I mean,
a lot of people live in fear. A lot of people don't understand religion. They fear religion, bro.
That's the main reason why I can't believe
those that do.
That's the main reason, because
religion, they don't fear it enough to not.
They fear it because they don't understand it. They only got what was given to them.
But we still all in sin.
But my question is this: why are we fearing? Why people fear God anyway? Why does God need to be feared?
Yeah, we got into the deeper stuff right there.
I mean, I'm being honest.
No, I'm good.
Why does God need to be feared if he's supposed to be this almighty? He's supposed to have everything. Why am I supposed to fear somebody who's supposed to give me insight?
Yeah, let's we're gonna because we're going down a whole road. Yeah.
But no, y'all said feared, and it's like because
people fear heaven, people fear hell, people feel fear the consequence.
Exactly.
They fear the wrath of God.
That's one of the things that I used to hear with my ex-wife used to say. Oh, I want, I fear God. I want to fear God. I want to be close to God. I fear God so much. And my mind is like, if it's somebody who's supposed to be a health store, why the freak are we?
I don't know if it's the fear of God. It's the fear of not being with God. So being not.
Well, kill yourself and go up there. Go see how that goes.
Yeah, the consequence. So it's like if I'm not God, I'm not gonna get all these. Now I'm going to hell. I'm not gonna be with. And stuff like that. It's just
I
like
get that part.
It's not like I'm fearing God is like gonna do something to me or something like that. It's just like no, I want to.
No, that's a fear too.
It's a fear.
That's gonna strike. That's gonna put you with the unknown and shit. Is going. But it's like nobody fears God is going. Like it's just if you
remember how you was a kid, don't lie against me, don't lie next to me because God gonna strike you down.
Well, in your most trying times, it's like you pray to God and you want to make sure that God knows your heart, that God is on your side, that God is gonna do things for you and bless. You want to know that you have a God to go to. So if you know what I mean, like I don't know who you go to when times is hard and when you have trying times or when you say God forbid you fighting for your life or anything. Have you went through medical emergencies or something like that?
To me.
I'm just saying like. Okay, so when you can't call on yourself, who do you go to?
It's all a crutch.
Exactly, all of it is a crutch.
When you sit, if you've had medical things happen, right?
When medical things happen, nobody's been there. It's just been me.
Oh, okay, but that's and
like you said, but support.
In those times,
to support, I had people who's there for a couple hours. They go home, never come back.
That's light, bro. Ain't nobody.
I'm not here. I'm not here saying that it's not light.
I'm just saying what I'm speaking in a religious terms. It's like. A lot of times other people know because that's going to be your most lonely times and stuff like that. And a lot of people, that's when they fall on their God and their Christ or whoever they believe in and stuff like that. It's like, that's what we believe. I mean, not just those times when you need God, but it's like, that's what people praise God for throughout. I mean, because you believe, you have a belief system and you know through trying times, whether good or bad, God is going to take you through all those times. So if you feel lonely during those times.
My rebuttal will be against this. If that's the case, why did God let you go through it the first time? Why God let you do it?
Do what? Medical?
Exactly. If you know you're going like with me, when I went in the hospital, I was clueless.
I don't have an answer for it. It's a lot of
I apologize.
Look. What do you mean by that?
What?
Because there's a lot of stuff that plays a part into that. Regardless,
whatever happens, it happens because you're doing it to you.
Look, we could go down the whole because I don't want to stay. We could go down the whole.
All right, we'll go to the next one.
And I do want it because I have some people that's really into this that can give you the answers that you
got
need.
people who into this.
Not saying that you want. I'm just saying that I'm not as educated.
Can they come on?
Yeah, but it's just the scheduling. It's just the scheduling right now. I'm trying to figure it out. But I definitely
most definitely they can come on. Yeah. I got a bunch of 101 questions.
Speaking of babies out of wedlock, you have a mother that says if her sons have babies out of wedlock, they will lose their inheritance.
I kind of get this one. And then I don't.
So how do you get it?
I mean, I get it in the sense where that she wants her bloodline to be strong.
So that means we pushing up in front of the congregation and making
No. It's a difference. It's not like we're going to sit here and appease everybody. This is a mother who's saying that, hey, it's like I want you to follow the straight and narrow. I want you to understand what. But
you said your words was we judging the female, we judging the girl. People make mistakes. You don't know what went on in her life and stuff like that. The same goes.
And it's the same goal, but the difference is this is inheritance getting money.
Okay, so what's the difference? I can't.
The other one sitting in front of a congregation and saying like,
no, I get why we wouldn't want that to happen, but I'm saying as far as we can't judge, why should we judge this situation?
I'm not judging. It's just different. It's just like the people, like, I mean, back in the old days, they said if you had a baby with this, you're not gonna get no money. If you married like the white girls, if you married a black guy, you're not getting any money.
What's the point?
Yeah, that's what I get.
What's the point? Now you want to make my life harder. You want me to go through a struggle or whatever. Is that your point? By raising a child, because now I can't get my inheritance.
I got 5 boys, so one son have a baby out of now. He the only one that didn't get no money.
That's what I'm saying. What's the point?
This is still what you said. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying. I said I'm getting what the mother is. She's just trying to do a family base.
Get it, but it's still not like you get it.
I don't like how they're using religion as a leverage when it comes to certain things.
And that's basically what she's saying
I don't.
is you got to follow the Bible to get this money. Like
right.
she don't.
But what if you're not letting me live my life at that point? Because what if I decide that, hey, I'm like, God, you make your own choices and stuff. You got to let your children make their own choices. What if I go and
you've been with your child up until this point? They still have whatever you taught them in their mind. They're gonna make their decisions regardless.
right?
Regardless of what you say, they're gonna go out and do whatever they want to do. And so when it comes back to a decision that you don't agree with, so now it's just like you over there,
Right, because what if it ain't that? It's something else. It's like, how far are we gonna go with this? It's like, you don't like that. What if they gay or or something like that? It's like, now you don't like that. Now I can't get my hair. And it's just, it's like, I don't know, man. If that's what those you putting stipulations on things that
that's not real belief. That's not real. That's not a real commitment to whatever religion that they got going on. Because if she's saying out of wedlock, and then if you do that, you don't get. That's not you forcing them basically to believe in what you believe.
And I don't even know, was this a religious state? Because do we associate wedlock because that word with religious?
Yes.
That's a religious word.
Yes.
Okay. See, I've heard it within religious terms, but I don't know if that's just where it came from and shit like that. So
I don't know where it came from, but we do associate it with religion.
We do, but I'm just saying, like, what if it's just a word though, and we thinking it's a religious reason, and she just
want to look it up right now.
She's just saying, nigga, you need to be married.
If you think about it, you're not even supposed to have sex before marriage.
Exactly.
So yeah, I'm quite sure it has to do something with religion.
Y'all think y'all could have waited till y'all got married to have sex? So we all go there.
I don't know.
We all.
I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I've been broke.
But should that be a thing? Should that be?
Yeah, of course, yes. Because I preach that now.
Right. Shit.
The question is, so do you preach it because you got daughters?
No, for my son too.
I mean, but it's not as strong for your son as it is your daughters.
It is.
Because it was said, it was like, it's finish your.
Because, of course, as a young person, being exposed to certain things around you and the influence and stuff like that, of course, you start thinking different. You start wanting to do certain things, watching certain things and stuff like that. But if I was into it and with a different mindset, I probably would have wanted to.
That probably would keep more marriages together. Like, because when it's like we get so distracted and so fixated on like just sex or whatever it is. It's like
there's nothing to expect when you haven't had it.
Right. Exactly. So it's like if that's all you going up of. It's like now we all about family and this and that, and we ain't. But if you just sit down,
because we think about this now,
you're keeping the family. You're keeping the family dynamic.
It's more about family and love.
And I think that's what she's trying to with the mother. I think that's what she's trying to say without. But the way it's formed, the question is formed. I don't think that's how it's conveyed.
Yeah, it's like I don't think you could force anybody to do anything like that. I mean, your rules is your rules, though.
But I think I think if you're going the Bible route, and I think that keeps people from being inhibited. And it's just funny. I used to work with this one lady, and like she stated, she waited till she got married. She got married at 25, but she said she's enjoyed her life because it's like she never had another thought of nobody else because this is the only person she's ever been with.
Well, if you that focused, it's possible. But
it is.
It's so much.
If I didn't meet her, I would be like, hell no.
There's so many distractions around us. That we get caught up.
But I would say this: back in the day, it wasn't that much distraction like it is now. Like the distraction is social media, and social media got you thinking, "Damn, I could talk to her, and I could talk to her. Oh, if I do this, if I work out a little bit, I definitely could pull this."
There was certain things that I was doing without way then before social media. So
no. But what I'm saying is, and it's like as teenagers,
I'm gonna slam dunk that one.
I know.
What I'm saying what I'm saying is before we got here.
Yeah.
Before
it's worse now because it's just like right here.
Exactly. So now, what do you think this generation is doing? Mm-hmm. It's like this generation is like, nigga, I'm not settling for nobody.
We like right now. We just like kind of like we really want our kids to disconnect. You know what I'm saying? Stop being here so much. Go outside and do something. Go do this. You know what I'm saying? Go do that. Get involved in activities.
It's these phones, man. You got that's the only way you could take.
But
these
then,
phones. Go ahead.
But like I said, I get the standpoint of not wanting to have sex before marriage. It cancels out a significant amount of distractions because it's like you're not just all hyped up on sex. It's like now when you do get married, it's like you're focused on the person. You're focused on what the morals and standard or the foundation that you want to build with a person.
It make a lot of sense. I mean, I guess that's the way it's supposed to be.
That's the way it's supposed to be. And
so, do you think it would be no temptation if we only had one person? Sexual.
The temptation would be less.
Sexual.
Because it's like you're because in the real world your mindset is not going. I'm not going to ask you.
No, because we still enticed by sight and beauty and stuff like we. Still
we're enticed. Right. Like we're gonna cheat. And then still gonna not we, but men is gonna cheat.
What the
fuck? Not like that. Like men is men. I know. Men are enticed by sight, right? You know what I mean? So it's like it is what it is. But no, it's not that. But what I'm saying is this: men are enticed by we're visual creatures,
right?
And since we're visual creatures, it's like we're gonna.
Right.
But I think.
But back in the days, they wasn't all online with little,
exactly.
I mean, and that, you know what I mean? And they just, you didn't just have it just in front of your face like that, man.
Oh, I would say
Let me ask you a question. What was my question? If your parents did that to you, if they told you, if they did that and stuck with that, like they wasn't giving you nothing if you have it, would you be mad at your parents?
Would I be mad?
Yeah.
So I would say this.
Away?
Hold on, with this question, instead of saying babies out of wedlock, I would say babies before marriage.
I mean, yeah, basically, yeah. That's the same thing.
I mean, but it's like when you say wedlock, it seems like I'm with somebody that has a baby with somebody else.
No. It's marriage, marriage. Yeah. So if that was the case, your parents made that, and then you know,
money gone.
Would you?
Money gone.
Money gone.
Money gone.
Money go. But you know, before prior to.
Yeah.
Money gone. I'm with Allen.
That would
money
be a hell of a thing. Would y'all money be gone? Though?
But it depends on how much was it though.
You think money gone?
Money gone.
Hold on. All right. Let's facilitate how much money it is.
$100,000. You couldn't hold off.
Look, bro.
What money gone?
Yeah, money gone.
You couldn't hold off for $100,000.
When is she presenting this? Is she presenting this to me as a? My mama had to come up to junior high. To my middle school.
She had to come up to TA Maxx.
No.
My bad. Go ahead.
She had to come up to my middle school because there was some stuff going on. But, it's
niggas feeling on girl booties.
It's money gone, man. So it's like,
damn.
All right, if your mom came to you at 15 talking about if you hit 25,
15 might have been different because I would high school was different. Like you you start high school, you trying to fill out certain things and look. If you don't really know nobody,
but she has to say 15 because she has to get you to understand the importance of the money and the importance of what she wants you to learn in this time span.
I don't think no, because I forgot I grabbed another cup. But I don't even think as a kid, bro, you ain't thinking about no money. You know what was valuable to you at 50. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was hand and
right.
Yeah, I mean,
no, it was this nigga. It was.
Ain't no way I could have been just waited off that. But yeah, man, it's all good, man.
You had no never mind.
All right, let's go. Take us to this one, man. Oh, this was mine, huh? Do you feel compliments and affirmations are important, man? Do you all feel? Because I feel like as
this nigga sad.
Sometimes as black men, we don't understand how much we'd be like, because you didn't said it before, like I don't really need that. I don't really need that. But sometimes you don't know how it's going. You don't know if you need it, right? Or you don't.
I'll say this: I don't need it as much as my wife.
Okay, right.
But I would appreciate it.
Right,
definitely.
because the thing is, when you do get it, I mean, I think sometimes that can be like a driving force or energy. Not saying we need it, but it feels good, and we can't deny
definitely.
that. We can't just walk be like, oh, I don't need that. I'm just because we ain't just built, bro, like machines to just get up and go. No, we got feelings and emotions too, and we want to know that. Shit, we know our we know what we doing, but it's like sometimes you need that, and we got to kind of stop, going against that and like saying, oh, we don't need this, we don't need that, bro. Not saying
It's not like I'm.
you shouldn't. Not saying you need validation or you need to be patted on the back for every single thing you do, but every blue moon, bro, it's all right. From the ones that love you, from your wife, your kids, even your homies and your mothers and stuff like that.
I would say just being
if you see your homeboy or you see your people doing something, bro, it ain't nothing wrong with a salute, bro. I see you, bro. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
It's funny. It's like, you know what I mean. When you see, yeah, I don't know how to change that part. That's what you know. What that's what I'm gonna try to do this year.
All right, nigga.
But anywho, when you see your boys, you be like, yeah, nigga, you doing that. But it's like when you come from your girl, it's like it's a difference. It's like I don't need it. Like as long as you show it in your actions, I don't need it.
But you don't need it verbally said.
No, I honestly,
like I said, not as much, but because the actions are already there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I would appreciate it if you just come to me, you hold me and shit like that, and just looking at me in my eyes, and you just
hold on, man, calm down.
And you just hold that big ass booty like this. Nah, I don't hold nobody. I hold
like this.
This is my wife, man. So she like her arms are around my neck, man, and she just.
Hey man,
you know her.
No, let that man have his moment. He
because he looking in her eyes as he talking to her. See, like
beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
And he got that virtual reality glasses on.
It is a great feeling.
That's how we was talking about just love language and just physical touch and all those things.
You know the funny part about it? The best I've ever felt when I was in a relationship or in a marriage is I know I needed a pair of shoes for work when I worked at MTA. I was on the last leg. I got home. And my wife was like, "Hey, babe, me and the kids, see, we went across
I already knew.
I got some brand new work boots.
Brand new work boots. Hey, even though they was ugly as shit, it was just a thought that she seen that I needed them when having to ask.
Straight up.
And
you yes, yo, yeah. You used to just come to work.
That nigga be sliding into work.
Yeah, two different shirts on one day.
I did.
Nah, just bullshit.
Yeah, it's dope. I do think
that nigga said I did.
But I'm just saying, I think that honestly, besides the day that I got married, that was like one of the best feelings I've had because it was just like, damn, she really, you know what I mean? Just like she really looked out for me. It's like she knew that I wasn't gonna just go to Payless and go buy some cheap ass work shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but affirmations, man, and just kind of. Every blue moon, man, it's okay. It's okay, and not just coming from your woman, from your homies, from your family. Sometimes, it's kind of like when you have that kid that they always do good, and you kind of pulling for the ones that's not doing good so much, and you paying a lot of attention to them. That when they do, your celebration is a little bit bigger, as opposed to the one that's always doing good. You like, hey, good job, but it's like no. Like you got to keep those celebrations the same, right? Because now this one that's doing good is like, damn, or you go crazy for this one. Is like sometimes as the friend or the kid or the husband or just because I've been consistently doing good, I still may need every blue moon that celebration. You know what I mean?
I think with the kids is very, very important,
right?
And I'll say for me personally that my oldest is going through tryouts now, and I just make sure I just like look. You good. You excellent. I just make sure I put it out there to her so she can have that confidence from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Because she might go through her her stages where she's not as confident, but I know that hearing it, from parents, put her there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I kind of did the same. Well, that's the same thing. I'm teaching my son, and it's funny to me. I'm teaching him different things. Like the other day, I had my mom take my son to go grocery shopping. I said, here go $100. Go get what you feel like you need for the week. And at first, like if I would have did this when I first got him, it would have been just a bunch of junk. It would have been a bunch of candy and all the other stuff. But he honestly did a great job.
Came home with some meals.
Yeah, he came home with pasta meals. He came home with a steak. He came home with
Well,
chicken.
you said you gave him how much?
$100.
You told him to go to the store?
Yeah. My mom took me. He got his cereal from what he do in the morning. He got it was just like the stuff that it's funny because my mom texted me. She was like, "I'm proud of him because he did a great job."
I think that's dope, bro.
Yeah.
Like it was just funny to me. It was just like
That's super dope.
he got hamburger buns. He got that little hamburger patties. He got the cheese to go with it. It was just like, all right. He got his little Capri Suns and stuff.
Tell him
like
leave
that.
that steak next time because $100.
Yeah, what's your cereal?
I don't eat cereal.
Captain
I'm
Crunch.
grown, man.
You know your cereal?
I'm grown.
Fuck out of here.
Nah,
I'm grown.
who don't eat cereal?
I don't eat cereal.
That's
I
your
eat
fault.
cereal.
Yeah, I don't. Well,
But you said you don't like sweets, period. So
no, I didn't say that. I like sweets. I like sweets, but I eat food more than sweets. But I'm saying I'll eat the sweets. But lately, it's been bad. It's been bad. But I'm saying I don't eat cereal as much. I used to love cereal, and now it's just not. My favorite cereal is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I don't like milk
Trash.
as much. Are you what?
Trash.
You a cornflake person?
No, I'm
Frosted
not
Flakes.
no,
What you
I'm
want?
not.
If you don't like Cinnamon Toast Crunch,
I was on Captain Crunch Berries for a cool minute.
oh yeah, that's what he was. It's funny. He got two bags of. He got a bag of Captain Crunch and this a bag of berries.
But now I'm on Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa.
Not Cocoa Puffs, Cocoa Pebbles.
Cocoa Pebbles.
Yeah.
Fruity Pebbles.
that's Fruity Pebbles.
They're Fruity
No, nigga.
Say it right. Say it
It's
right.
two.
Don't try to.
It's two.
No.
It's cocoa
No.
and fruity.
No.
But I get
It's
the
Cocoa
cocoa.
Puffs and
No,
it's Fruity Pebbles.
I get
No, it's
Cocoa
Cocoa Pebbles.
Pebbles.
Is the chocolate one.
Yeah.
They got a chocolate one. They got a chocolate one.
Yeah.
I said
So you don't like Cinnamon Toast Crunch at all?
Honestly,
they made it sweeter. They
I
changed
probably
the taste.
had Cinnamon Toast Crunch maybe once in my life. Be
What?
honest with
Oh, what, you don't like cinnamon? What you got to get cinnamon?
you. Nothing. I'm just saying that's what we wasn't getting that.
But you
It
got to
was
tell
different.
how you know in your adult life is not going to change your life.
I don't care. I'm just like whatever
Oh,
I
you
like.
just on-
Whatever I like.
Bro,
I like,
get you-
man.
You know,
Michelle, give him some cinnamon toast.
Allen is militant. And
So the kids don't like cinnamon toast? Or you
They
don't give them
eat what
that
I
either?
eat.
You running dictatorship at the house.
Exactly, militant. This to tell you, nigga, militant is shit.
That's crazy.
Like
But,
they don't have they tasted Cookie Crisp or something?
No. Nope.
Golden Grams,
Nope.
Reese's,
Golden Grams.
Reese's.
Hell no. Oh, that shit is hell no.
But I'm saying how
Reese's
they.
Puffs is fire.
Reese's is trash. I don't even like Reese's.
What
the
ain't
little
just
candy.
about you,
What?
man. It's about the kid.
That shit is trash.
That's what I'm
Okay, so
saying.
let the kids look.
All right,
let
hey,
the
do
kids
us one
pick their
favor.
cereal.
Let us do us one favor, just one time.
Let them pick their cereal.
Yes.
I'll record it. I'll take them to the
Yeah,
store.
do it content.
I'll record
No,
it.
and tell them. No,
We gonna play it too. We gonna play it.
Let's put parameters on it. Tell them not any cereal that you had before.
No. I'll just say, look. I'll say,
No,
look.
just let them pick their.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, look. We're going to the store. Y'all can pick and try whatever cereal you want, and we're gonna see what they get.
Okay.
But you know what they're gonna do?
We're gonna throw a clip. That's gonna be a clip.
Yes, you know they're gonna pick all the cereal they
I'm gonna say, look.
Oh,
I'm gonna
maybe
say
not.
they don't need. No, they probably don't because I'll be eating all the cereal, so they're not gonna
They
get
don't
no
even know
shit
what that
I
tastes like.
I'm like, if you wanted to try one, if you wanted to test one out,
my
go ahead
first
and
two
get
was
one.
honeycombs and honey nut Cheerios.
Honey Nut
Honeycomb.
Cheerios fire too.
Honey Nut Cheerios is fire. Yeah.
You can't go wrong with Honey Nut Cheerios. But opposite sex friends, man, how do y'all feel about it in a relationship?
What do you mean by that? Because how are we
You-
supposed
you-
to feel?
I'm saying if okay, y'all, how do y'all feel about y'all women having a male friend?
What is a friend? An associate or what? What are we talking
I
about?
said friend.
I mean,
The main reason because society burns that shit out. And like
Well, we gotta go off you, not society. We talking
no
about how you-
society, but it's like even with me, like when I got with my ex, she made it seem like one friend was her friend. It was just my friend. This is my police friend. This is such and such. So even I was like, well, let me meet him.
Shit.
You know, let me meet him.
This nigga old man.
Yeah, you know, I got stories for everything. I was like, let me meet him. Oh, well, he's busy. He's this and he's that. All right, well, let's set up a date so we can all, because I'm not about to do this. This is my friend. I don't do this. This is my friend shit. And it's like, all right, if we trying to be together, I don't need to be like, oh, thinking something. I need to see this gentleman. If he a police officer and all this shit that you saying that he is, let's meet.
So Okay.
So come to pass, I ain't never seen the nigga. All of a sudden, I ain't never seen the nigga. She never talked about the nigga no more. So then come to pass, I was like, all right. So in my mind, I'm like, so she was like, oh, he a friend of the family, and he used to come to this, and we used to go to his house, and I'm like, all right, cool. So I had this premonition. Like, all right.
You had a premonition?
Yes.
Okay.
Main reason, I never believed her. So I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and just. I'm gonna ask her. I wanted to ask her daughters because she said that they said that she said that my daughters is friends with him too.
All I asked was how y'all feel about.
Hold on, you said the opposite sex, right?
Okay.
So next thing you know, this is the story. So next thing you know, why are we singing? Next thing you know, I asked the daughters like 5 years later. I'm like, hey, do you remember your mama's best friend? They was like, hell no.
Best friend.
Yeah, this was supposed to be that. Do you remember your mama's best friend? They was like, nah. I was like, all right, that was the oldest one. They were 14 and 12 at the time. So next thing you know, they were asking the other one. Hey, you remember the,
So get to the point, nigga. So the best. So he was just wasn't around no more.
No, he wasn't around no more. That was it wasn't a friend. It was just niggas she was fucking.
So no best friends, no friends.
Nope, no best friends.
No, or no friends at all. No male friends at all. No. So what if prior to you meeting that like
if I meet them and it seemed like they cool and it seemed like
what if that was her friend before y'all met?
See, that's the hard part. You can't tell them. It's like you can't. I mean, I would say this. If we're just dating, no. But if we're getting married, hey. And if I feel it's something.
What if you don't feel it's nothing? It's just a male friend. It's like you cut off all of it. Okay, let me ask you. Okay, Allen, go. Let's go to you. This nigga over here singing.
Start to cry.
What about
in
you?
the mirror, going through it.
Right.
I wouldn't go to the mirror. It was something I went through. Opposite friends.
Look. You know what's what, man. Like it's not even gonna be. Don't have to be said. Whatever you don't want me doing, you don't do.
Okay,
I'll say that. So if you cool with your actions, you gonna be cool with my actions.
What that mean though? Like, I mean,
if you cool, if let's just say, my wife is like, oh yeah, this is my homie from work. You know what I'm saying? We go out to lunch. On our lunch break or whatever, we go to lunch. He walk me to my car and shit like that. Okay, cool. All right. So when you
right, but let's not do that though, because I don't want your answer to be based off what you want your wife to do or how you want. I want your answer
everything
to be
is reciprocated, bro.
Right, but you also commit.
Respect.
Okay.
Respect though.
Respect though.
What I'm saying is, okay, so. Where you starting at? You set this tone.
Yeah, I think that I can have friends, I can have associates, but we're not finna be going nowhere.
Who said y'all supposed to be walking each other to the garden?
I'm just saying though, man. You know what I'm saying? This is,
Yeah, well, you starting at the bullshit.
That's what I'm saying. That's why.
You want to be all up in the videos, like
when you say friends, okay, cool. Like opposite sex friends, like I said, associates. It's not saying that you can't never talk to a man, or vice versa. I can't never talk to a woman. I don't even want
look like a man.
I'm not even gonna be uncomfortable because I see you talking to somebody. That's lame.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you know the boundaries.
Okay, so friend, because we said talk to. Like I would hope she better talk to another person.
No, I'm just saying some people are that,
right. Don't even talk.
Yeah, don't even speak. Don't even look. None of that.
So she worked hypothetically. Mm-hmm. Work at her job.
Well, we coming up with hypotheticals. We want to come up with hypotheticals. You said stick to the question, right? Now we bring hypotheticals.
This is
in
what podcasting is, bro. Hypothetically, she had her job. All right,
hold on. Before we do hypotheticals, what about you? You go first before the hypotheticals.
Golly. We gonna get into that. No, reverse. I ain't even got. How you gonna reverse the hypothetical? I ain't even got to the hypothetical yet. So
right, but
it would be better to get to that
answer before we do the hypothetical. How about that?
You know what? What's crazy is I don't know. No, but I'll say this: when Brena did work at her old company before. It was a guy that used to come around that was like with this other girl And then like they broke up, and then he would come around, and he wasn't with nobody. So it was like, you know what I mean? And this nigga was a singer and shit. Like, I mean, he was a
That
singer
nigga
and
go,
shit.
ooh,
Yeah, he was a singer and shit. And then,
Woo.
yeah, this nigga, you know what I mean, tall, dark nigga. So I remember we went to the bowling alley where we used to do karaoke at, right? And this nigga doing karaoke, and he could sing. And you know these niggas, he want to go,
Serenade
come on
niggas.
out the shirt, nigga. He one of those kind of niggas, know what I mean? So I'm like,
Temptation in
man, you gotta be fucked up, know what I mean? So I felt like Martin on
He
the.
was Martin.
Oh, you went to the shoe store. You chilling at the shoe store with Gina, huh?
I'm like, Martin, I'm like, I'm over there clowning, bro, with him while he performing. I'm all back up. You know what I mean? Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. I swear to God. Man, I couldn't say no. I'm all back up. You think you singing to my nigga? No, you ain't singing to my bitch.
Not your
Yeah.
wife, but your bitch.
But see,
All right.
look, like, see, so is that insecurity?
I don't care what it was. I was saying we was duet. We was in a group
We
that
was
night,
duetting
man.
it.
Nah, but
we was the
but
baritones.
nah, but he would, and then he had where he had one of them names like Sydney. He had a girl name. That's his real name. Sydney, hey man. Hey.
This other white
Nigga
man
named
can't jump.
Sydney,
Sydney,
know what I mean?
old slick ass.
You know, like, you know what I mean? So
Sydney slick.
yeah, he was just one of them
Slick
niggas, man. So yeah.
So regardless, we just want the energy.
Yeah, I just want,
reciprocated,
Sydney
man.
ain't about to be what name did we say to go bringing my wife donuts and shit?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Starbucks and shit.
But you
Starbucks.
don't know. We only know what's being said.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, we just have to have that trust out there. But if I see, if we just happen to come together at a company dinner or whatever, you gonna know.
Company dinner and shit.
Nah,
But
but you
real
know what?
talk.
No, but you can if you listen to your wife talk about work, you gonna hear different stories about that dude. And then you can
Y'all
see
be like
his-
all ears up when they
I
start
do.
talking about
I
work
do.
and shit.
I do.
Well, I always listen, but it's not for that though.
It's
not
for me. It's for that. Like,
Do they
I
ever
done
call
been-
you when they on their lunch breaks and nigga?
oh,
like,
I
'cause
gotta
think
go.
to-
Such and such buy me lunch, huh?
I didn't been around before. I didn't been to company dinners, Christmas dinners, and shit like that. They got a company house in
Company house. It was a
Orange
company
County
house.
and shit like that. So I didn't been there. So they know what it is.
They know what's going on.
They know
You
what
done
it
made
is.
his
They know-
presence
they know
felt.
Allen. Allen went out there with a blue flannel.
Right. Nah, man. But yeah, I mean, I think it like basically just I think it's just mutual respect. It's like do what you would do if I was there. Just treat me the same. You are a representation of me, whether I'm there or not, of your marriage. You're a representation of your marriage. So do that at all times.
Are you trying to be affectionate? Are you like trying to get kisses in the presence of the other dude? Just to see?
Nah, I ain't that nigga. Like, nah,
Ain't that
I
thirsty.
You like, here, hold my hand.
I mean, that nigga know what
what
it
if she
is.
don't hold your hand though? Like, no, let me go, nigga.
That's crazy.
What if you try to go in for a kiss and she like, here?
Yeah. Nah, I'm a succa. Like, I know what it is now. Nigga, fucking you.
But that's why you gotta do those type of things.
Oh, you would do it, huh?
Checking the temperature and shit. Huh?
Yeah, nah, man.
Come on, baby,
that's-
let's go.
Yeah, okay. All right, take us into this, man. We're gonna this
This will be our last one.
yeah, we're gonna go into this.
Do men communicate better than women?
That one.
Oh, that's the one you want to go with?
Yeah, it's too much going to the other one.
Okay.
I mean, I could keep that one for the next time, but yeah, I want to go with this one because it's short and simple.
Okay. What you think, man?
Do men? Honestly, I believe so. I think when it comes to a man trying to convey his feelings and try to get the woman to understand, it's the woman who overreacts or take it more than or less than. It's like, especially then it's like when we talk to you amongst each other, it's like we can convey what we want, or not what we want, but we can sit here and I could talk to you and tell you, and it's like you generally understand. When you talk to a woman, it's like they said, women are from Mars, women are from Venus, men are from Mars, and that's just the correlation. And that's just how it is when you talk to your woman. Sometimes it just
You think it's because we like they understand each other. They're used to communicating with each other.
women
man.
don't
We-
even stand each other.
I said they understand each other. They used to communicate. They know how to communicate with each other, and then we understand each other. We know how to communicate with each other. I think it's about finding, like you guys have to find how to communicate within y'all. Like I mean, and
So women, I'm saying women.
no.
I'm not just saying in my relationship. That's what I said. That's what I just said. Women.
You saying not even
but
about
that's-
relationship. You saying women in
Yeah.
general.
That's what do men
Man,
communicate.
well, I mean,
better
shit,
than-
well, that's
I don't even-
situational, man. That's
Yeah, because I don't care about communicating with.
Okay,
any
then like
other
you said,
women.
it's situational then.
Yeah, but
Well,
so
I guess I thought we were speaking in relationship terms.
No, no.
in
this is-
general, if
I don't
it's
be
a-
talking
if-
to hoes. I mean,
yeah, so if it's a situation where I'm trying to explain in a group of people,
sorry about the hoes.
and just so happen a group of women don't understand, all right, it's cool. I'm cool. I don't need to explain no more because I don't care.
Yeah, because I don't, and then that's another thing. When you start learning that you can't change nobody's mind
Right.
within a conversation, it's like people think how they think, and I'll be like, yeah, no, I'm not about that, because that's when you get into the,
Mhm.
you know what I mean. So,
Yeah.
nah, man, I think it's just more about your woman and who you dealing with, and then at times it's not always gonna be the perfect communication. Y'all not gonna understand each other and shit like that, and then sometimes it could be on both ends, and something that's blocking y'all on both ends. Something could be blocking you, something be blocking her, and then sometimes it just click. You know what I mean?
So if you was having a meeting, and then it's like, all right, if you had a meeting, and just say, I don't always I'm saying Percy because everybody know who Percy is, right? And he was leading the meeting. Do you think that he could communicate whatever he's saying better than, I forgot, Monique?
if we was, I mean about what though?
Just a meeting, just a meeting. Period. Who do you think you're going to gravitate more?
I guess the thing is I meet some women that's very articulate, that know how to express themselves and talk and speak and know how to get their point across well, and don't alienate nobody. And then you meet men that know how to do that too. So it depends. It's individual people.
Yeah.
It depends on who you're dealing with. You can't generalize because it depends on that specific person. I mean,
The women might not be as emotional, and the men might be too emotional. So that's what they're gonna show.
it's times where I can articulate myself well and come across a certain way. Then it's times I'll be like, damn, why I wish
Because
I would have
once you
did that
disagree,
better.
once you disagree with somebody, and they really strong in their opinion. Once you disagree with them, they just like
Emotions kick in. and
They
be
don't
like,
even want to hear what you're saying. They listening to you, but they not hearing.
all right.
Well, they hearing you, they not listening.
But that's mostly who? Men or women?
It's both. Because we didn't have those moments where I probably felt like you probably felt like I
called
want
him
to
a
listen.
bitch
So.
ass
But I'm just saying.
Hey, that's where I got this question from.
nigga.
But I'm just saying, so it depends, bro. I mean, it depends, man. But
Go to the last one.
I-
The very, very, very last one.
Oh,
we
yeah.
talked about. Well, that's why I tried to talk about that a little bit longer, but a little bit earlier.
No. The very, very last
Oh, the very last
one.
one.
Yeah.
Which one? This one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I gotta
end on this.
look that up then. I don't know if I could pull it up because my thing was tripping, man.
So they had a thing on social media about the hood movies,
Right.
and they said one hood movie has to
Hood
go.
classic.
Well, you changed it because it wasn't one movie has to go. It was one has to stay, and everything else.
One has to
go.
stay.
Yeah,
Mm.
there was one has to stay, and everything else goes. So they had all the hood movies. They had Boys in the Hood. They had South Central. They had Minister Society. They had Above the Rim. They had New Jack City. And Juice.
Yeah.
So
So where we going? One has to go or one has to stay?
I'll say one has to stay.
One has to stay out of all
Yeah, out
those.
of all those, I'll say one has to stay.
And we said
And the one I said, maybe you read it wrong, but the one I said, the one that should
I
stay.
think all of us said Juice, right? All
No.
of us.
I didn't see one has to stay, but okay.
Yeah, it said one has to stay. But I would say
Because I think it was almost unanimous. Everybody said the same thing.
no.
Because you and him.
If you go by off of this question, one has to go. Is not.
Well, I answered based off that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you answered, but you said what you say?
I said South Central.
Yeah.
One has to stay.
Yeah, I remember it, but
This nigga South Central to the core. So you want that movie out of all of them to stay?
I think not saying that. Of course, not saying none of them.
Is that because of the storyline and
Yeah,
he
that's
went
what-
with
that's
the
what I kinda
positivity
figured
and the outcome of it? Yeah, of
I think that was
course,
because of the storyline.
of course, definitely.
Well,
See,
Trey made it
So
out.
you can only keep one. You can only keep one,
Ah.
and the others never existed.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay.
See?
Oh, okay. Oh man. That ain't no fun. That ain't no fun, man.
Once again, Menace to Society, Juice, Boys in the Hood, New Jack City, South Central, Above the Rim.
Like you said, the best outcome, yes, is South Central.
That's the best outcome, but that ain't the best movie.
Yeah.
That was a sad ass movie, man. Who would lose? Then his boy that got
Everybody had a change of
sad
heart
ass
at the
movie,
end, man. You know,
Yeah.
they didn't smoke Willie Manchester.
And then
They let him
Above
go.
the Rim had a cool outcome.
Willie Manchester is crazy.
Boys
I've
in
been
the Hood.
waiting all week for this.
Right.
Golly.
The most realistic, all right, I would say the most realistic out of the 6 is Boys in the Hood in Menace to Society.
I say Boys in the Hood, bro, because Boys in the Hood is more authentic to
Yeah.
where we come from. South Central, cool.
Boys in the Hood and South Central is, I'll say that's the area where I grew up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, that's pretty much like those,
Right.
you know, things that's been
But it was
happening
more
there.
related to where you were at the time.
Well, I
Like
was a
South,
child.
but South Central was like a little, I don't know.
All right, let's play
I was a
process of
child.
elimination. I would say the first one should go to Above the Rim because I ain't never knew no nigga who was just that good.
I'm saying Boys in the Hood just because that's what happens, bro. When you grow up in that, you start losing people.
Well, we
things.
biased because 3 of them is East Coast and 3 of them are West Coast. But one is East Side, West Coast.
We could have went Menace to Society, but that was just crazy.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want it. I mean, but I'm saying Boys in the Hood, even though the bull stuff that happened during that movie, it was like you seen somebody. It was a positive father. I mean, a positive mother. It was like go stay with your. She actually did the right thing. Like go stay with your dad. He made the right choice. Got out the car. You seen somebody that was trying that can get caught. How easy it is to get caught up. So it's lessons
But
in
the
that.
star-
movie.
Yeah, I like how we went through his whole life. It was lessons.
The star was killed.
Right.
The one that had the opportunity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
how life.
Ricky?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that
Ricky.
sometimes it be like that.
But
though.
that's real life.
That's
Of course.
that's
That's real
LA,
life.
bro.
So
That's
so it's
LA
not-
more.
so-
Than, that's
LA,
LA
that's-
more than
that's-
South Central.
So you saying it's not realistic that somebody get out, OG Bobby Johnson get out, and he can't
I'm
change?
not saying that. No, but but I guess I relate to the
Is
kids.
it more
and
far fetched?
I just relate more to the
No, it's not far fetched.
I just
It's
relate.
just-
South Central had a little. It was South Central, but it had a little more. It had a little East Coast tank. To they wasn't real
No,
West
it
Coast.
didn't.
They didn't represent the West Coast as well as Boys in the Hood. Let's be real.
Well, it was,
He had his
it
shirt
was-
up there with the
it was-
cholo like we didn't
Because
act
it
like
was a-
that,
it
bro.
was
They
a
was
guy-
acting like cholos,
Bro, it was a couple years later. That's why.
but they wasn't
Things
acting
changed.
like they wasn't acting like
That
us.
was LA, bro.
Boys in the this nigga's he's so out of he's like fool.
But no,
No,
I
bro.
was Boys in the
Not
Hood.
more than Boys in the Hood. Come
Boys
on
in the
now.
Hood.
Because it was a couple years later. That's why. Like,
No. Just look at it. Boys in the Hood stayed true to what it was. It was just boys in the hood. Like you was a boy in the hood and you became a man. But as you became a man, you're losing everybody.
Who doing all like it was just like come on.
Hey,
it was
that's
just,
how they was giving it up, man.
yeah, but
But you're not about to take
okay,
nobody's
so
son. You're
I
not
gotta
about to
relate
take
to what-
nobody's son and trying to transfer me to
right,
make him
it
more
was just
hood
like
either.
no niggas wasn't doing that.
Wait.
Not like to
wait,
that
wait.
extreme,
Come on,
bro.
man. Come on. now.
Nah,
You're not about to
man.
make. You're not about to like.
It was
Honestly,
so many
you-
other
you're
you're
crash
not about to.
outs.
You're not about to put somebody's son against him if y'all from the same hood and you have respect for that man once upon a
Right.
time.
We need soldiers, bro.
I get that you need soldier, but if that man,
And if I'm hearing shit from behind him, if I'm hearing shit about you, you pretty much going against it.
but if you
anyway.
an OG, you gonna go face to face to see what it is.
Bro, look, OG.
We get it. You South Central. I'm Boys in the Hood.
So more than boy, I would think you would go Boys in the
Yeah, I
Hood.
would.
No. I love Boys in the Hood.
Because Ice Cube was there
but
too.
the storyline.
Yeah, I love the storyline too.
No, I'm saying you going more on South Central because
I like the outcome.
Right,
I like
but
the outcome.
okay, Trey made it too.
So I think the outcome. I think you see yourself in that outcome.
Yeah, being positive and
That's why.
being the
He see
mediator.
himself
Like,
as
oh, so
from
the
there.
main character trying to change and
Yeah.
trying to do right.
like
Yeah.
you know, like the whole 180. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was OG Bobby Johnson, and you know, he went in and got some
See
information.
yourself in him, man.
That's exactly what it is.
Allen, Brian.
Breon.
He got some
Breon.
information, man, and elevated his mind, man. I ain't gotta
Ain't
be this
nothing
no
wrong
more.
with that,
Yeah.
man. That's
But
dope.
at the same
I
time-
like Malcolm X too.
But at the same time, when you see Cuba Gooding Jr., he didn't take the wrong route. He got out the car.
He was still influenced though.
Well, he was still influenced, but he
That's
got out the
real
car.
life, though.
Yeah, of course.
Because we influenced.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that, I guess maybe that's how I relate to that. And I got out the car like, nah, I'm cool.
Exactly.
You know
I
what I
would
mean?
have got out the car.
Yeah, and I'm cool. Like, I ain't on that. I mean, but you
wouldn't have
still
got in the car.
involved. But I'm saying, you don't know wherever you at in your life, you might have got in that car, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You might have got in and got out. It depending on who it happened to or what happened.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because I'm not gonna put it out there, but right.
Yeah.
You know.
But exactly, and at the end of the day, the dad was still there, and the dad was still
And
a
it,
positive
that
influence.
was, yeah, he was, I mean, so, you know, and there was a lot of,
The dad wasn't overbearing, and the dad wasn't in the face. It was just, it was subtle.
the dad don't get enough credit in that movie. He was
Nah.
real,
Yeah,
real,
of
real,
course.
real. But, yeah, man. But, so we going Boys in the Hood, everybody? Yep. All right.
You know, it's always a light bright. It's always a light bright. You
Man.
got to go against the grain. But I get it. I get that. You know, he see himself in that person. So I commend him. It's a positive out. It's like that's. I guess when you watch movies, you always want the person who turned bad to turn good and have a peaceful evening.
You
And
see
I think that's
you know where he came from. You know what he was, and he was at the peak of anger
yes.
with his son staring at him. I gotta set example. If I'm really willing to be here for my child in the ghetto and change his life and change his mindset, I have to be that first example.
Okay, time out. So what is the difference between the dad and Boys in the Hood? Because it's at every point in
no,
time.
no,
No, I'm not saying there's a major difference.
Mhm.
But at the dad that's involved, I forgot his name. I mean,
Furious Styles.
Yeah, Furious Style. You can't forget that.
but
Yeah,
he was
cold
there.
day.
He was there. He was answering questions. Like it's like the difference is like you said, the kid didn't have his dad until what 13 or 14, and then it's like, but Cuba Gooding Jr. still had his dad, and you've seen the examples that his dad set for him in respect and how to respect women and everything else through his upbringing.
Mhm.
Like when the dad got the plate, you know, the lady who still wanted him and everything else.
The difference was that somebody was actually in the lifestyle,
Mm-hmm.
opposed to Furious Style was we don't see his life before then.
But
But he already
that'd have been
said
dope if they
he
had
was
like
in the army. He already said he had him young, so he had to go to the army.
Mhm.
But somebody that was in the lifestyle did 2 stints in jail in prison, came back and changed his whole life.
But I mean, it's we can't look. It ain't no losses.
Yeah.
Both are.
No,
good.
ain't no losses.
I think
I
it's
just-
both stories are
Yeah.
reality
Right.
for in our life and how we grew up. I guess
I think Trey took his dad approach and like you said, I can't think his Pootie. What was his name in the movie?
OG Bobby Johnson,
Yeah, OG Bobby. No, this is his son's name,
Jimmy.
Jimmy. I think that, you know what I mean. They took from their dad. It's like, you know, Trey. He's like, he knew that his dad had hard work, and he was like, man, you know what? I'm not gonna take that same route. I mean, I'm gonna take that same route, and he was out of there.
I guess when I'm saying, when I speak to the culture, Boys in the Hood, it looked more familiar to me than the storyline of South Central looked dope. And I knew the words and the language and stuff like that, but it was a Hollywood movie to me. More Boys in the Hood looked like I could see. I can
walk
look and go
outside.
outside and see
My
that.
street look
I know
just like
that's
that.
Crenshaw. I know this. I see the palm trees. I see everything.
Of
You know what I mean?
course.
I see
So
the niggas who act
it
just like
represented
this.
where we was from more than South Central was a great story.
You from Long Beach, nigga. You Harold, nigga.
Rest in peace, Harold.
Rest in peace, Harold.
But
in the movie and in real life.
Yeah, but I've been. I mean, I know I've traveled all this shit, man. So I'm saying I know.
He said he stayed in L.A.
Yeah, I'm talking about as an adult, but I'm saying I knew the culture though. This is all of it's the same when we come from, so I get it. So that resonated with me more. And then how they told the story from kids doing the growing up. I seen all that shit.
Yeah,
and that's what I like about it.
Of course, because when you're a kid, you outside and you just maneuvering through the neighborhood and stuff.
Playing, just getting into
same
it.
thing happened.
The store, going to the liquor store.
But see, Jimmy was slapboxing with the homies. You know what I'm saying? What's up? What's
you
up,
an old
termite?
ass nigga, man. He just old, man. He was there.
He like, nigga, that came out first.
All right, man. All right, well, we're going to go 2 boys in the hood, 1 South Central. You know what I mean? He going to change his mind next episode. Man, shout out to y'all. This is a great episode, man. I enjoy it. Sometimes we tap in. I don't know. I feel like we get it a lot.
I like you niggas sometimes.
Yeah, y'all niggas cool. I've been looking at this nigga unbuttoned belt buckle the whole
Why is
time.
your belt? What is going on with you, bro?
He started to say, "Fuck it, I'm
You know
sitting
what I
down.
want?
My parents ain't going no."
Hey, as soon as I stood up when we at the beginning when we stood up, I was like, I'm about to buckle it. But then it's like I started drinking and then I was like, I forgot what I was about to do. That's what happens when you hit 44, about to be 45 this year.
Shout out to y'all, man. I'm enjoying this shit. I love this shit, man. I look forward to every week, the on camera, off camera, all that. And people got to understand that this shit is dope. And then even during the week, our communications during the week.
Keep rocking with us. We appreciate the support. We climbing. We getting few by few, one by one subscribers. But give us some feedback. Leave a compliment, what you like, what you don't like, what we can do, how we can do what better. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to hear. So.
Or even give us certain topics. I got plenty of people who want to give me topics about on a podcast, and I'll be trying to introduce them and tell them to come on. If you want to come on, please do. Yeah. But I have a lot of young ladies who don't want to be seen on camera, but they rather give their input on the side.
And they want to take pictures. They don't want the video to focus on them and shit. Like,
yeah, that I told.
But
But
once ugly, just say that.
It's just funny. It's just like once you get here,
I'm just playing.
Once you get here, you don't even focus on the camera. Like you be so into the conversation.
For the first time, they will.
Yeah, they're gonna be like Ricky was.
But I think after the first hour, you really don't pay attention to the camera.
Hey man, we just cut. You see, I got on jorts. I mean, I ain't come as you are. We accept all y'all.
Right,
man.
Sliced up
jorts. Right. Okay, man, not too much.
With a little bit of carpet on the side.
Golly.
Hey man. All right, man. Appreciate y'all, man. It's been episode 45, man. One Thing for Show podcast. We'll see y'all later, man. Every Thursday, 6 p.m. Tune in.
One Thing for Show.
Mm-hmm. Yep.